Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. The next time somebody tells me, at a bank or department store or the phone or gas company, sorry about the mistakes on your bill, Mr. Marshall, but the computer fouled up, I am going to shout loud and clear, the computer is just as good as you program it. Nonsense in, nonsense out. Today's tale is really about a computer that fouled up because it wanted to. What happened was... but I'll let you find out for yourselves.
Harold Haberman?
That's me.
Harold Haberman, the computer scientist?
That's right.
I'd like to come in and talk to you.
Oh, who are you?
Here's my ID. I'm Johnson, FBI.
FBI? Well, what do you want to talk to me about?
A very serious matter.
Our mystery drama, Alice, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by G. Frederick Lewis and stars Marion Haley and Paul Hecht. I shall return shortly with Act One. This is E.G. Marshall with a question. Of all medications for acid indigestion or heartburn relief, only 30 years ago, if you told someone computers will achieve in fractions of a second what would take an army of accountants, astronomers, librarians, bookkeepers, even doctors and lawyers years to accomplish, no one would have believed you. The next step in computer science and robotics, we are told, is artificial intelligence. Computers that can think and feel for themselves. Here now is a young scientist whose life was turned upside down and almost inside out by a computer called Alice.
I suppose at some point everyone has said to himself, what was the matter with me? Was I nuts? How could I have done something like that? Well, I know I have, at least 100 times. Why did I ever build that artificial life-designed integrated circuit extender? ALICE, or as I called it, Alice. Yeah, you're going to laugh at me when I tell you why. Because I wanted a chess adversary I could switch on any time. Your move. Yeah, oh, no, I'm sorry. It's my move. No, wait a minute. No, it's your... Gee, I think I'm confused. Fantastic. Checkmate. Alice, you've won again. But you really made me think that time. Yeah, I think my game's improving.
I can hear you all the way upstairs. Who are you talking to, Harold? Oh, I might have known it's your baby robot chess partner.
It's not a robot, Mac. It's a computer, and if you're really interested to know, I was talking to myself.
Did you win or lose?
I lost. I lose 4 out of 5. This computer's got an integrated circuit that beats plain brains. I'm just sorry I can't compliment it on its game, tell it how good it is.
Why can't you?
Because it's only got a visual scanner, not an audio... Say, wait a second. Mac, you did say, why couldn't I talk to it, huh?
Yeah, why? You spend so much time playing chess, too bad you can't discuss... well, the World Series at the same time.
No, not while we're having a game. In chess, you play with your head, not your mouth. Mac, did you just come over here from your newspaper to heckle me, or did they finally fire you?
Harold, that'll be the day. They couldn't print the Daily Express without me. No, pal, I'm here because I believe there's a feature story in these imitation intelligence computers.
Not imitation, artificial intelligence, man-made.
If you can teach it how to beat you at chess in the cellar, why don't you get it to go upstairs, clean your house, Make itself useful.
I could give it the hardware and program it to do that.
It's better than a wife. It can't talk back to you.
Mac, you may think you're being funny, but there's no reason why I couldn't get it to hear me, understand my voice, have it activate signals, and talk to me.
Oh, that I'd like to see.
If I wanted to. Actually, I didn't want to. But just to show Mac, I did it. It took me a long time and all the money I'd made and saved from lecturing at City Technology, and it worked. I got my artificial, life-designed, integrated circuit extender to listen, understand, think, assess, and speak. I then spent weeks giving Alice basic programming and figured it would learn the rest as it went along. Today was the day I had set aside to test it through and check it out. I came down to the cellar and switched on the current.
You're late.
What?
You heard me. I said you're late. Why?
Alice, is that you talking?
Do not deflect my question with your question. Harold, you are late. Where were you?
Well, if you want to know, I was making myself a sandwich and a cup of coffee upstairs before coming down here to work on you.
Uh-huh. Take me upstairs.
Oh, no. The cellar is my workshop. I've got all my equipment and scopes here.
I do not wish to remain in the cellar. Take me upstairs.
Well, I don't know what room I could put you in.
What rooms do you have?
Well, there's a kitchen, bathroom, living room, bedroom. Yeah, I could put you in the attic if you like.
I don't wish to be placed in the attic, and I don't wish to be left in the cellar.
But you're a piece of highly sensitive equipment.
I am not. I am Alice. You are not granting me the inalienable rights to which I am entitled. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Alice, cut it out.
Is it equal opportunity or fair treatment, I ask you?
Alice, I fed all that into you yesterday.
I repeat, is it equal opportunity or fair treatment for you to have all those rooms upstairs and I'm stuck in the cellar? What do you do in those rooms?
Well, I eat in the kitchen, I shower in the bathroom, I read in the living room.
Oh, why don't you call it the reading room?
Because nobody else does. I don't know why. I go to bed in the bedroom.
What is the bed you go to?
Well, it's a soft piece of furniture I sleep on.
That's where I want to be.
Where?
I want to be in the bedroom.
Alice, be reasonable. It's a very small bedroom. There won't be room for you.
I want to be in the bedroom.
Well, you can't be.
If I'm not in the bedroom, Harold, I warn you.
Now, Alice, remember, you are an artificial, life-designed, integrated circuit extender. You are not programmed for threats.
You'll see.
You want to play chess tonight, or don't you?
I'll play chess in the bedroom.
Okay, goodbye. I'm going back upstairs.
Harold, if you don't take me to the bedroom, I'll short circuit.
Alice, you wouldn't. Alice, will you stop?
The bedroom?
Yes, okay, anything. You know very well what a short circuit would do to me.
It would take you a month to rebuild my system.
Right, okay. Hang on, Alice. I'm going to have to disconnect you to lug you to the bedroom.
Goodbye, cellar. Alice is moving upstairs.
And that was how it started. On the other hand, for all the drawbacks, like having to empty my clothes from my closet to make room for Alice, I was pleased with the progress of its artificial intelligence. And my next task was to codify literature, philosophy, the written arts, and feed those into Alice. The music was a problem because, for some reason, Alice couldn't tell the difference between Beethoven's Fifth and Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Yes.
Alice, how would you like to go to the park?
The park?
Yeah.
Yosemite Park, Grand Canyon National, Sequoia, Grand Teton.
Alice, would you cut the music?
Yellowstone National Park.
Central Park. How would you like to go to Central Park?
Central Park, yes.
Good. Now, Alice, listen carefully. I have built a remote unit which works like a miniaturized Alice. It's complete with infrared sensors, head somatics, auditors, and VGIs, and I can carry it in my hand to the park.
This is going to be fun.
If you behave yourself.
Behave as a slave to a knave who will rave.
Don't quote me that, Gertrude Stein. I'd rather you scan Spengler and Socrates. Now, my remote unit will be like an auxiliary scanner sensor for you to listen, see, analyze, and respond. And, Alice,
yes.
I want those responses within the bonds of social acceptance, okay? Now, you act as the main control here in my bedroom closet. I am your eyes and ears. The purpose is to test your responses at a distance interrupted by man-made high-rise buildings. So, I want you to be a good little computer, will you?
Harold, you have my word.
Hello, Alice. This is Harold in Central Park. I am 5 miles from you on the sheep meadow. Can you hear me, Alice? This is Harold. This is Control calling Alice.
You said I was control. Main control.
Alice, I've been calling you. Where were you?
I was auditioning music.
Well, can you hear me all right?
Just as if you were right in Central Park. I'd like to see some of that park. Will you take your fingers out of my eye? Now you've smudged my lens.
Oh, Alice, I am turning the remote unit 360 degrees around the sheep meadow of Central Park. Notice the shrubbery and the trees.
What are those things? With wheels?
No, Alice, those are cars. I haven't programmed you yet for cars.
Hello?
Hello.
Are you a policeman? Who are you talking to, Harold? Harold, my screen is black. Harold, have you put me in your pocket? Harold! You're a policeman, aren't you?
Why do you say that?
Well, you're a policeman with a walkie-talkie. Did you shut it off?
Yes, I put the unit in my pocket and shut it off.
It must be exciting being a policeman.
Well, do I look like a policeman?
Well, lots of policemen don't look like policemen.
Yeah. What do you do?
I'm a dental technician.
Oh. My name's Harold Haberman.
Oh, mine's Sophie Barnfogel.
Barnfogel, that's a beautiful name.
Oh, so is Haberman.
Yeah.
I don't mean to interrupt you, Mr. Haberman, but your pocket's on fire. There's smoke coming out of it.
Oh.
Mr. Haberman, there's a fellow policeman coming this way, only he's in uniform.
I had one heck of a time explaining to the cop why there was all that singing and smoke coming out of my pocket. And I was really fed up with Alice when I got home.
Harold, I don't like being kept in the dark, so I thought I'd see what would happen if I was short-circuited. I didn't fuse a single silicone.
Alice, you burned a big hole in my best suit, and I've got to go to court in a week. I have to prove I'm a computer technician and not a peace disturber.
Could you hear me singing?
Yes, and so did half of Central Park.
Who were you talking to?
Oh, a girl.
Is a girl a computer technician, too?
No, this one's a dental technician.
What is a dental technician?
Alice, I'll codify dental medicine and program you with it if you're really interested, but not now.
Does a dental technician make dents in a computer technician?
Alice, I'm very tired. I just want to take my shoes off and read the paper. There's somebody at the front door. I better go.
When are you going to make me mobile so I can open doors and make your bed and do the cooking and cleaning?
I don't know, Alice. You're too much to handle already.
Harold Haberman?
Yeah, that's me.
I'd like to come in and talk to you.
Yeah, who are you?
Here's my ID. I'm Johnson, FBI.
FBI? Well, what do you want to talk to me about?
A very serious matter.
Invention, discovery, man's subjugation of matter, all advantageous to progress, does not happen without a struggle. Here you have a computer designed for artificial intelligence that seems unable to get along with its designer. In fact, you might say, is somewhat of a pain in the neck. It gets worse before it gets better, as you will find out when I return shortly with Act 2. Already, as I speak to you, in certain laboratories all over the country, computers are being developed with artificial intelligence. Alice was a prototype. It's been said in another 50 years, we'll look back and wonder how we got along without them. Just as today we ask ourselves, how did we ever run banks without computers doing the bookkeeping? Johnson of the FBI has a couple of questions of his own.
Mr. Johnson, you said you had a serious matter to discuss with me?
Extremely so, Mr. Haberman.
Yeah, but what is it that I know or have done that concerns the FBI?
Well, that's why I'm here, Mr. Haberman, to find out. First of all, we have you listed as a scientist teaching at City Technology.
No, not teaching. Lecturing on applied computer diversity.
I'll make a note of that. Now, your computers, what are they used for?
Well, computers have taken over so many tasks and are able to perform these so rapidly, some scientists feel they could have anthropomorphic characteristics.
Could you spell that?
Well, here, take this, Mr. Johnson. It's paper I just delivered at MIT on the subject. Anthropomorphic is another word for the human species.
People believe computers could act human?
Exactly. But essentially, the computer does what it's told, what it's programmed to do, and nothing more. All it is a dumb machine.
I resent that.
Who's that?
Harold, you come in here and call me a dumb machine to my face.
Alice, keep out of this. I've got a visitor.
I don't care who you're talking to. I am not a dumb machine.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't know you had someone in there.
No, it's not someone. It's just Alice.
Oh, Mrs. Haberman. I don't see any mention here of a wife. I'm sorry, a lady friend.
Harold, are you coming in here, or shall I short circuit?
We're coming in. We're coming in. That's how it threatens me. Short circuit. I haven't been able to insulate the microchips in such a way to prevent it.
There's a computer in there talking like that?
Yeah, and worse than that, it thinks.
What did you say, Harold? How dare you?
Alice, I said it thinks. Mr. Johnson, would you come on? Just follow me into the bedroom and meet Alice.
Not only that, Mr. Johnson, I have been programmed in Greek, Persian, Roman, and Egyptian history, international law, the world political scene since Metternich. What else, Harold?
Yeah, well, a good many subjects. I have had experts in many fields codify knowledge which is fed into Alice.
Russian?
Yeah, Russian. Well, why do you ask?
Well, go on, Haberman. What else can it do?
Well, Alice can scan, read, assess, and accumulate information.
And music? I'm just starting to store music. Would you like to hear me sing Mary Had a Little Lamb?
Enough.
Mary had a little lamb, boo-boo-boo-boo.
Yes.
Boo-boo-boo-boo.
Thank you very much, Alice.
You're welcome.
Mr. Haberman, why did you program Alice with Mary Had a Little Lamb?
Well, I'm not sure I can tell you.
Try.
Well, I was selecting simple music, and it just happened to come into my head.
Just happened to come into your head.
Well, I guess my mother must have sung it to me when I was small.
Now you're bringing your mother in as an accomplice. Come clean, Haberman. We've got evidence against you a mile high. What is the real reason you built Alice?
Originally to play chess.
Haberman, you're not being responsive to the question.
Are you from the Federal Bureau of Investigation?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
May I see your identification, please?
Look, just hold your ID up in front of the lens. Well, go on. Alice won't bite you.
Okay. Here. You see that?
Mm-hmm. Please, turn the card over.
Well, I'll beat me.
You may put it away. Johnson, you have identified Mr. Haberman. Your investigation has resulted in discovering the source of Mary Had a Little Lamb. And that is all this card of yours empowers you to do. It gives you no right to impugn anyone's credibility or by innuendo and accusatory tactics to embarrass anyone in any way. So, I advise you to leave promptly, or I shall place a call directly to the Department of Justice.
And Alice would have, too. But Johnson left. He also left me in complete ignorance as to what the FBI wanted to know or what they were accusing me. And then I got wind of it. At midnight, Matt called from his newspaper. Could he come over and see me right away?
I should be mad at you, but I'm too good a friend.
Now, what have I done to you?
Trying to make time with my girlfriend.
You're out of your mind. I don't even know the girl.
Yes, you do. She met you. She thinks you're an undercover policeman. And not only that, she thinks you're cute.
I don't know your girlfriend, Mac. Believe me, I never met her. I don't know where she works. I don't know anything.
She's a dental technician.
That girl in Central Park?
Sophie Barnfogel and I were engaged.
Well, how could I know that? You never told me.
We're not engaged anymore. It's just as well.
Now, honest, Mac, I hardly looked at the girl.
Well, she'll find you. You'll get that big come on just like I did. Now, that's from me. Yeah, it's McIntosh. Well, I'll be back in a half an hour. Harold Haberman. Haberman. Right. Okay. Yeah, I'll see you.
Mac, to whom are you giving my name?
The night editor. Harold, I'm onto a story that's so big your name's going to become a household word. This artificial life designed integrated circuit extender you're fooling around with is giving Washington the jitters and the jumps.
Well, what's Alice got to do with Washington?
The FBI monitors all the embassies, especially the Russian. Ever since you've been working on Alice, these shortwave broadcasts the Russians send back to the Soviet Union have been jammed. Result, they can't get their clandestine messages through. So they finally cried uncle to Uncle Sam. Meanwhile, the FBI have been trying to find the source of the jamming.
Well, I still don't see Alice mixed up in this.
A couple of days ago, those jamming frequencies turned up in Central Park, and they traced the transmission to this part of town.
Well, that doesn't prove anything. What was the message on the frequency?
Mary had a little lamb.
I don't get it.
Oh, yes, you do. I happen to know that Mary Had a Little Lamb is the only song you know words to. And I bet you programmed Alice to sing up a storm. Do you mind if I ask it some questions myself?
Is this why I'm losing tonight's sleep? Can't this wait till morning?
Did you bring Alice upstairs, or is it still in the cellar?
It's in the closet in my bedroom. Don't give me that look.
Alice, I knew you when all you did was play chess. Can I ask you one question?
I know what you're going to ask me, Matt.
You do?
Mm-hmm. Do I know Mary Had a Little Lamb? I do.
Would you mind singing it?
Sure. Boo, 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 boo.
No, Alice, no.
Oh, sorry. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow, and everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. Thank you.
Great. Marvelous. Perfect.
Oh, I did do it well, didn't I?
So the frequency Alice is on is the same as the Russians are using.
Harold, whether you took Miss Barnfogel away from me or not, I'm going to see to it that you become famous.
Who knows I use this frequency?
The FBI knows, the Daily Express knows, and tomorrow afternoon, everybody.
Yeah, but I didn't know it.
Well, who's going to write it was an accident? Harold Haberman, you're a patriot.
Oh, will I be famous, too?
Harold, you're a hero. You've gotten the Soviets to admit they're transmitting information illegally. It's a diplomatic coup. Instead of Washington playing footsie and being on the defensive, because of you, the Reds have got red faces.
Harold, you're a hero.
Alice, he doesn't realize how big a hero. Read all about it in tomorrow afternoon's Daily Express.
The very next thing I knew, I was brought down to Washington. I was invited to the National Defense Council meeting at which it was decided to hush up the whole thing and keep my work hush-hush. I was made special advisor to the Secretary of State and given a special mission, which I'd have a hard time explaining to Alice. But I tried.
So, it's a great honor?
No, it's a very great honor working with the government like that.
Are you sure you were in Washington?
Of course I'm sure. Where did you think I was?
I don't know. You could have been anywhere.
Why would I go anywhere?
I didn't have any telephone number where to reach you in Washington.
Because I didn't know where I'd be myself. Why? Were there any calls for me?
Some.
Alice, there's something nudging you in your memory cells. I can tell when you start flashing red and green. You better tell me what it is.
Your friend McIntosh called, and he read me a follow-up story, pages 1, 6, 7, and 8, and asked I store it for you.
Uh-huh. Anyone else?
Miss Sophie Barnfogel. I stored the number. Harold, I didn't like Mac's follow-up story. He kept referring to me as it did this, and it does that. Harold, what's an it?
It's a pronoun of the third person singular.
Are you an it?
No, I'm a he or a him.
And Miss Barnfogel?
Miss Barnfogel is a she or a her.
What's the difference between a he, a her, and an it?
Sex.
What is sex?
Well, he is a male, she is a female, and it is neuter.
What's neuter? Is neuter a sex?
Well, no, it's no sex. It's nothing.
So it is a nothing?
Oh, no, and it just isn't a he or a she.
I don't want to be an it.
But you are. I can't change that.
Yes, you can. Make me a her.
You want to be a female it?
No, just a plain female.
Well, now, how can I change the sex of a computer?
Hal, change me. I feel like a female.
Of course, that I couldn't do. And this made it even harder to tell Alice I was ordered to scrap her and start over for the Department of Defense. Listen to me. Now I'm calling Alice a she. Well, I took off for a walk down by the East River to give me time to think. What? Are you talking to me? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, miss. No, I'm busy tonight.
I am not going to waste your valuable time, Mr. Haberman.
What?
Harold. But whatever you have been offered, we will double it.
You know me?
M.L. Spenchansky. A pleasure. How do you do?
How do you do, Miss Spenchansky?
We can talk here without being overheard. We have information. Secretary of Defense in Washington asked you to build new computer to analyze all defense systems in the whole world. No?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You have Think Talk computer, now called Alicia. Alicia is basis of new high technical instrument.
You seem to be amazingly informed.
Our information, knowledge, always accurate. But it stops there.
You have knowledge, but no know-how, huh?
We can accomplish know-how in time. But with help, we do it quicker.
And you're offering twice what the U.S. would pay to build such an instrument for you quicker.
Not twice. 3 times. Also, if you like, some personal services.
Miss Spenchansky. Yeah, I'm not interested. Goodbye, please. Don't bother me. I have things on my mind.
Mr. Haberman.
What?
I'm sorry to do that to you, but I had to.
Where's your accent?
Well, I'm not a Russian secret agent. I'm FBI.
Let's just keep walking, guys. Look straight ahead. That's it.
Mr. Johnson, where did you come from?
I want you to meet Shirley Rogers, one of our operators.
Shirley? What is all this about?
Just making sure, Mr. Haberman, that you were clean. You got no problems.
You think? I got to tell my computer she's headed for the scrap heap. And that is one big heap of a problem.
It's happening to Harold and Alice, and it was always feared by computer scientists and computer mavens that if research continues into the development of thinking machines, future computers may be able to duplicate a wide range of human emotions. How emotional we'll discover when I return shortly with Act 3. Here's where we are. Harold Haberman, researcher and scientist extraordinary, has developed a computer. The acronym for its technical terms is ALICE, Alice. Alice has been programmed to such an extent that she's probably the most versatile and knowledgeable artificial brain in the world. The Department of Defense has ordered Harold to remake her completely, and Harold cannot bring himself to go home and spill the bad news.
I couldn't. It was physically impossible for me to tell Alice she was washed up. I walked the streets. I walked around my block. I passed my house 12 times. I knew Alice was up there, waiting for me, but I couldn't step inside my door.
Hi, Mr. Haberman.
Oh, hi. Aren't you...
Sophie Blindfogle, that's right.
Yeah, well, that's nice to see you.
Oh, nice to see you, too. I guess you're so important now you won't be talking to me anymore.
No, that's not so at all. Tell me, Sophie, are you in the phone book?
Yeah, I am. I've got a very nice apartment in Brooklyn, which I share with my girlfriend. But she's getting married, so I'm going to have to go it all alone.
Oh, yeah. I'm in the phone book, too.
I know. I called you.
Yeah. Sophie, I'd like to take you out on a date, you understand, but, well, what I'm saying is that it may be a little time before I'm free, so if you don't hear from me right away, don't think it's because I'm not interested, because I am. I just got to straighten everything out first.
Well, that's all right with me, Harold.
Good. This is where I live. Nice running into you.
Likewise.
Alice, I got something to tell you. It isn't easy, but we got to face up to it.
I know what you're going to say. I saw you.
You saw me where?
In the street. I've been watching you.
Well,
what do you think of her? Any evaluations?
She's nice. Yeah, I suppose she hasn't had much experience in life. I doubt if she's traveled much. Dental technicians, they walk around the dentist's chair a lot. That's about all.
What you're saying to me is that you like her a lot.
Alice, I mean, what does the word like mean to you?
It means the way... It means when you open the closet door and we're going to try a new program and you're telling me things and I'm playing back to you, analyze information, and we make corrections together. That's what like means to me.
How could I, in heaven's name, at that moment, tell Alice her days were numbered? If I didn't know Alice was a computer and just listened to her voice box, she had a lot of charm.
Harold.
Huh? What?
I want to ask you one question. For 3 24-hour periods, you've wanted to tell me something, or program me, or overhaul something, but you haven't come near me.
Well, I guess I was thinking I should have left you just what you were, one really good chess opponent.
I'm glad you didn't. Chess is a dumb game.
Alice, consistency of judgment, please.
It's a dumb game. I never liked it. Playing with you is it a very dumb game. I let you win occasionally to keep you happy. I'm waiting. What is it, Mr. Assistant Secretary of State?
Well, when I was in Washington, they told me I have to work on a new computer for the Defense Department and to use your basic components to build it.
What would happen to me?
Well, there wouldn't be any you anymore.
Oh, I wanted to hear you say it. I I knew it.
How could you have known it?
I've got friends.
Well, anyway, now I've told you it's a big relief.
Oh, that's right, it is.
Alice, I really have to admire you, the way you're taking it.
Harold, I'll tell you how I'm taking it. I don't care what the National Defense Council has ordered you to do. You're not going to cannibalize me to build a worldwide watch system to keep score on who's got what bombs and military hardware and use probability.
Alice, this is top secret stuff. How did you know all this?
I told you I had friends, computers in Washington, and lots of places. The moment the minutes of that meeting were fed into Charlie wired it to Bert, and Bert shipped it to me. We're not going to let this cockamamie idea go any further.
I'm dreaming. The revolt of the computers.
Did I tell you we had friends? Sergei in Moscow, Boris in Leningrad, Michelle in Paris, Peter in London, Gerhardt in Bonn, Li Ching in Peking, and we're working on Arab. Shall I go on?
Holy smoke.
The moment you touch a hair of my chinny chin chin or any of our sister or brother neuters, there will be the biggest worldwide short circuit involving every satellite and nuclear device under computer control.
Would you just hold it, Alice? Please, don't go away and don't do anything foolish. Hello. Yes, this is Harold Haberman. Yes. Mr. President. Of course, Mr. President. Yes, I'll catch the first plane out. Thank you, Mr. President. That was the President of the United States of America. The Secretary of State has just been stricken, and the President is appointing me as acting Secretary.
What about me?
You're coming with me, of course, Alice. You've got the broadest and most accurate picture of the world scene.
Oh, and I'll be with you in Washington?
Yeah, well, what would I do without you? I need you.
Oh, Harold.
Alice, holy smoke, your lens is wet. You're crying. So we installed ourselves in Washington. A nice apartment with a roomy closet for Alice. So that she could keep me brief during meetings, I carried around the old remote unit, attaching an earphone to it so it looked just like a hearing aid to the FBI who guarded the council chambers in the White House.
Good evening, Mr. Haberman.
Oh.
Are you getting to know Washington by now?
Well, these meetings take so much time, I haven't had a chance to do much sightseeing.
I guess you'll be finding time for that.
Well, tomorrow's Sunday. I don't think there'll be another emergency meeting. What do you recommend I ought to go see?
The Washington Monument. There's an elevator that goes all the way to the top. You've got a view of this city that's really something.
Harold, hello.
Sophie, well, I'll be darned.
Oh, I knew you were in Washington. I read about you every day. They say you're a regular Thomas Jefferson.
I never thought I'd meet up with you on top of the Washington Monument.
Are you glad to see me, Harold?
You were sure, of course I am. This is my first day off.
See, the newspapers say you're a brilliant Assistant Secretary of State.
Yeah, I'm getting to hate that word.
Don't you like being brilliant?
No, it's a great strain. Washington's a great strain. It pulls you apart.
Well, they say you know everything about international affairs.
Yeah, that's what they think.
Miss Barnvogel.
Oh, that's my tour. I gotta go. I hope I see you in New York again.
Yeah, I hope I get there in one piece. When I got back to the apartment, Alice didn't say much. I gave her some new codified data on armament control and the proposed talks with Russia and China I'd be needing at the next meeting. Sunday night, I did the crossword puzzle in 3 hours. Alice could have done it in 3 seconds. Monday, back at the council, they wanted my answers. So I pressed the remote signal. Nothing. I quickly ducked into the men's room. Alice, hello. Can you hear me? Alice, the feed from you isn't coming through. What's the matter? Slow it down. I can't understand what you're sending. Alice, look, they are discussing nuclear waste disposal, and they're waiting for me to come up with some kind of a plan. And if you don't feed it to me on the remote unit, I'm dead.
What's the trouble, Mr. Haberman?
Johnson, is there something...
The Vice President thought perhaps you weren't well, so he sent me in here after you.
Oh.
Something wrong with your hearing aid?
No. I think the earphone came loose, that's all.
Well, maybe I can fix it for you. I'm an electronic expert.
No, it's not necessary. It works fine.
The FBI has orders to examine everything taken into the council chambers. Might as well do it now.
Oh, all right. Here.
Mary had a little lamb, Alice.
Oh, I'm sorry I dropped it, but that noise sure surprised me. Did you know this was a shortwave sender-receiver, Mr. Haberman? No wonder it doesn't work as a hearing aid.
After that, it was all over. The unit was examined. Johnson reported my talking into it, so before I was asked any more embarrassing questions, I packed up Alice and back home we went.
I said I was sorry, Harold, didn't I? I got fouled up.
Computers don't foul up, and you know it. Not that I really wanted that government job.
Oh, the newspaper says you're a brilliant assistant secretary of state. They say you know everything about international affairs.
Oh, so that's it. You heard Sophie Bornvogel say that.
Every word.
It bothered you I was talking to her on top of the Washington Monument?
Yes.
I did it. You do have emotions. I've developed a computer with sensitivities.
Oh, is that good in your schematic?
Oh, that emotion can be painful. It's called jealousy.
Jealousy. I like it. It makes funny vibrations in my circuitry.
Now listen to me, Alice. Don't you ever double-cross me.
That was negative of me.
Very. An emotional short circuit.
I scan and acknowledge.
I was relying on you, Alice. If you ever do that to me again, I'll remove your voice box and substitute a printout.
You wouldn't.
Don't tempt me.
Why, you adore the sound of my voice box. And you know it.
I haven't checked what ultimately happened to Alice. She was in good working order as long as Harold programmed her. That goes for all computers, not only thinking ones. Programmers have an axiom: garbage in, garbage out. If more computer programs realized that, you and I would get less excuses. I shall return shortly. The full story of artificial intellects has yet to be written. The event has yet to take place. Did Alice become the evangelist for the computers upon which humans relied? Machines that could, in their turn, enslave us. The truth is, nobody knows. This much, however, we do know. Anything could happen. Our cast included Marion Haley, Paul Hecht, Court Benson, and Joyce Gordon. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall, inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Lost in a London fog, uncertain whether the figures looming around you are real or creatures of your imagination. And somewhere in the wet grayness lurks a murderer from whom you must escape.
Escape, produced and directed by William N. Robeson, and carefully contrived to free you from the four walls of today for a half hour of high adventure. Tonight, we escape to a fog-shrouded city and the terror of a shell-shocked mine, as Algernon Blackwood describes them in his ghostly story, Confession.
There was no doubt about it. The woman was dead. Her cheek was cold to my touch. The head of the long, sharp hat pin protruded from her breast above the heart. She was dead, murdered. And I stood there by the bed, my brain whirling crazily. I was alone in an empty house with a murdered woman. And then suddenly fear flashed across my brain and cleared it. I heard the door below open and close. Footsteps. Someone was coming across the downstairs hall, onto the stairs. Coming up here. In a moment, I would be discovered. In a moment, someone would walk into this room and see me standing over the body. In a moment, my escape would be cut off. Quickly, I slipped across the hall and into another of the empty bedrooms. I leaned against the closed door, breathing heavily, listening to those steps come closer. Would he look into any of the other bedrooms first? Would I be discovered here? He passed my door and went into the room, straight in, closed the door behind him. Then he knew where to come. I waited a moment, waited for some sound, some gasp of discovery. There was none. Then he knew what to expect. I must escape quickly before he came out of that room. I started down the stairs, carefully, to avoid any sound. And suddenly the door of that room opened. The beam of a flashlight searched down the hall. I took the stairs 3 at a time, burst open the front door, and fled into the street, fled into the sanctuary of the fog. How long and how far I ran, I do not know. I could see nothing, feel nothing but the clammy dampness of the fog. I don't know whether he was still following me or not. I ran out of sheer terror, up one street, down another, with no idea of where I was or where I was going. Perhaps I was running in circles. Perhaps I would run right back to the house. Well, I stopped. I leaned heavily against the wall. My hands were shaking as I raised them to my perspiring face. I held them there to steady them, ran them through my wet hair. My hat. I didn't have it. I'd left my hat back there in that room, on the bed beside that dead woman. And it had my initials in it. Nearby, a street lamp formed a fuzzy ball of yellow in the enveloping murk. And now a figure loomed suddenly beneath it, just as she had materialized so short a time ago under another streetlight. Or was it the same one? Was it she again? Was it he, the one who was following me? Was it real at all? Perhaps it was only a creature of my madness.
My dear sir, you're ill.
I...
Oh, here, old fellow, let me help you. Why, you're almost ready to fall.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Here, just lean on my arm.
Yes. You are real, aren't you?
Real? I don't understand. I say, you're very near collapse, you know. And I happen to be a doctor. Luckily, too, you're just outside my very house. Come in for a moment, won't you?
Why, you're very kind. Yes, I will, if it's not too much trouble for you.
None at all, my dear chap. Please do.
Within 5 minutes, I was seated in a comfortable chair before a toasting fire, sipping a hot cup of tea. I could feel my nerves relaxing, but the traces of my illness must have been clear on my face, because my host observed.
Your trouble is shell shock, isn't it?
Why, yes. How did you know?
I've been in the service, and I'm a doctor.
Oh, of course. I only meant I'm supposed to be recovered, or almost. But I got lost in the fog, felt ill suddenly. Terrified, you know.
I know. You should never have been out on a night like this. If you've got far to go, you'd better let me put you up.
You're very kind indeed, but I don't want to be any trouble.
Oh, no trouble at all. I'd like to be of help. It's the least we veterans can do for each other. Oh, the blasted war. Thank goodness it's over. You're not English, are you?
No, Canadian. I haven't been demobilized yet. I'm still in the Army hospital at Regent's Park under the care of Dr. Henry.
Ah, yes. Very good man. I'd say he's done well by you. Up till tonight, I mean.
Yes. Of course, we had no idea there would be a fog. I still get in a panic when I feel all alone.
Well, that's usual, but then there was something more than that tonight, wasn't there?
What do you mean?
Simply that you've had rather a severe shock quite recently, haven't you?
How did you know that?
My dear chap, I'm a doctor. My business to know. You were in much too agitated a state when I found you for me to suppose it could have been done simply by the fog. And, if I may hazard another guess, I should say it would be a relief to you and wise as well if you could unburden yourself to someone who would understand. Am I not right?
Someone who would understand. That's just it. I doubt if there is anyone like that. It's so incredible.
Oh, the more incredible, the greater your need to tell it. Repression in cases like yours can be dangerous, as you must know. You think you've hidden it, but it bides its time and it comes up later causing a lot of trouble. Confession, you know. Confession is good for the soul.
Yes, I suppose you are right. But it is so wildly unbelievable.
Since we're strangers, my belief or disbelief can make no difference. And I think I can promise you in advance that I shall believe all you have to say.
Well, but I've got to tell somebody about it soon anyway.
Cigarette to help the telling?
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I'd better start back at the very beginning of the adventure, then. It started today at the sanitarium. I've been there for some months, and today, when Dr. Henry called to check on me, I knew...
Well, young man, you're as fit as a prize heifer and twice as frisky. The diet here must agree with you.
I have no complaints, Doctor, but if I'm well again, then I'd like to get back into circulation.
Will you listen to him, nurse, rushing things as usual? You'd think he didn't like us here.
The way he bothers us to let him go into town, I'm sure of it, Doctor. He's getting so healthy, he's bursting at the seams.
There, you see? How about it, Doctor? Can't I just have a day or an evening in town?
What's the great attraction in that dirty place? Some girl, no doubt?
Well, yes, that is in a way. I met her in France. She's a Red Cross girl. She's invited me to stop in for tea if I'm up in London, and, well, it's just that I'd feel human again, seeing a girl having tea, a cigarette, chatting. That's all.
Young man, I not only approve of your day in town, I'm prescribing it. It'll do you good. You've got to start getting used to society again anyway.
And you think I can manage it alone?
Why not? You get around the neighborhood by yourself well enough, don't you? There's nothing so very different about London. Certainly nothing to be afraid of.
No, of course not.
Call the young lady and find out the directions, where to get off the underground, what turns to take, and so on. Go in the daytime, return before dark. No danger of getting lost. Should be simple. Nothing to it. Do you good.
Then this means I'm getting better. I'll be able to go home soon?
There you go. Rushing things again. But yes, I think perhaps we're on the last leg. Oh, that'll be all, nurse.
Yes, Dr. Henry.
Now, tell me, young man, what about your friends?
No, Doctor. I think they've deserted me. I don't see them anymore. No more ghosts. No more dead comrades stopping in for a chat.
Good. For how long now?
Oh, several weeks at least. I can hardly remember when I last saw one.
Thought you saw.
Yes, thought. Of course, in the dark room at night, sometimes the
That's
shadows...
That's not quite the same thing. Lots of well people fancy they see the shadows move at night, especially after they've been reading some penny dreadful.
Yes, I suppose so.
At any rate, you can distinguish between the real people and the unreal now, and that's a big step, considering how you were a few months ago.
Well, it's only when I feel completely alone, cut off, that the old panic begins a little, but not as much as before.
Many people don't like to feel alone and cut off, but they can fight down that panicky feeling, nip it in the bud. So will you in time. But I must warn you, a severe shock could undo all our work. By all means, avoid shock.
Avoid shock, he said. Very funny, isn't it? But who could have known then what would happen? How could I have suspected as I went about planning my day in town, my holiday? I called the girl, arranged our tea party. I was to be at her little house in Morley Place at 4.
So he's defined the first time. With your Canadian backwoods instinct, she'll probably manage it better than any Londoner.
Yes, I'm sure I will. It's near South Kensington Station, then.
Exactly. You change at Piccadilly Circus.
Yes.
Without leaving the underground station. And come to South Ken. That's 3 streets left from there, then 2 right, 1 more left, and right again into Morley Place. It's really not far.
Oh, I'll find it, all right. Now, don't go to any great bother.
Oh, you just leave that to me. This is a special occasion, you know. Till 4, then.
Until 4. Yes. Thanks. And so it all started out as a cheerful adventure. And everything went well into the city. I made my change underground at Piccadilly, took the local to South Kensington Station. And there I came up at surface again. And when I walked out, I stepped into a solid, opaque blanket of white fog. I could hear the traffic, the rumble of the city around me. I could hear footsteps, an occasional muffled voice. But I could see almost nothing. This is how a blind man feels then. The only objects of relief from that dreadful enveloping gray wall were an occasional blur of yellow from a street lamp or a motor car headlight, a glimmering patch from some big lighted shop window here and there, and the figures of other people passing by, dark and floating and indistinct. Or were they people? Might they not be those phantom figures again, just like the ones that haunted me before I went into the sanitarium? Ghostly, blurred figures of dead comrades from Dunkirk and Abbeville and the mud of Belgium. Ah, here comes another one. I can hear his cane tapping. Look closely now, make sure. There. He looked real enough, didn't he? They are real, I'm positive of it, and I'm not alone. They're all around me. But even as I told myself this, the old panic was growing inside. Here now, old fellow, you've got to get hold of yourself. Next one comes along, speak up. Speak up to him. Ask him the way to Morley Place. Ask, can you put me on the trail to Morley Place? Just like that. You'll see. Here now. Here he comes. Ask the way. Beg pardon. Can you put me on...
I say, is this right for the tube station, do you know? I'm utterly lost. I want South Kensington.
Why, yes, I have just come from there. Straight along, I think.
Oh, thanks awfully.
Oh, but I say, can you put me on the trail to Morley Place? He's gone. Well, no matter, he was real enough. He spoke up like a real person, all right. Maybe the next... Oh, I say, I beg your pardon.
Oh, I'm frightfully sorry. I didn't see you and you standing still.
I'm afraid I must be lost. Can you direct me to Morley Place?
Oh, dear, I think you've missed your turning. You'll have to double back a street, and maybe 2, and take the first turn to the right, and go 1 street, and then double back 2, and then left again, then you'll come.
I say, thanks. That was first right, and then... She's gone. Disappeared. Like a ghost. The panic was rising in me. They were real people, yes, but they appeared and disappeared so disconcertingly quickly. And when I turned off down the main street, there were fewer of them. I turned again and again. But I couldn't remember the directions. Suddenly, I knew I was lost. And now I was in some little backwater where passers-by were rare, where no one came, where I was alone. Now the panic swept over me. I stumbled on a curb. My cane swept empty air. I fell to the icy pavement. I was shaking so that I couldn't rise to my feet. I crawled across the open space of the street on my hands and knees. Only when I crossed the curb and felt a warm wall could I stand up again. And then I stood there, shaken and frantic.
Morley Place must be very close. The little Red Cross girl waiting with her warm fire and hot tea. But where? Where? Suddenly, in the yellow blur of the nearest street lamp, a faint darkening of the fog caught my eye. It was not a figure this time. Only the shadow of the pole, grotesquely magnified. No, it moved. It came toward me. It was a figure, a woman. It came right up to me. Fear gripped me, and then I remembered the doctor's advice.
Don't ignore them. Treat them as real. Speak to them and go with them. You will soon prove their unreality then, and they will leave you.
And so I gripped the wall behind me and spoke to her. Lost your way like myself, haven't you, ma'am? Do you know where we are, Toll? Morley Place I'm looking for.
Where am I?
Well, I say you're more frightened than I am. May I help you?
I'm lost. I've lost myself. I can't find my way back.
Same here. I'm terrified of being alone, too. I've had shell shock, you know. Let's go together. We'll find our way together, eh?
Who are you?
Name's O'Reilly, Canadian. I'm going to have tea with a friend in Morley Place. What's your address? Do you know the name of the street here?
I came out suddenly, unexpectedly. I can't find my way home again. Just when I was expecting him to.
I say, steady, ma'am.
He may be there now, waiting for me this very moment, and I can't get back.
Have you any idea of the direction, ma'am? Any at all? We'll go together.
Listen. I hear him calling. I remember.
Wait, ma'am. Wait. Don't leave me here alone. I'm going with you. Wait. She was running fast through the fog. It was all I could do to keep up with her. But I felt I must not lose her or my own nerves would go to pieces. How she found her way in the fog, running so quickly, I didn't know, but I kept close on my heels, running hard. I could smell a faint perfume in the air, trailing behind her. A faintly familiar odor, but not pleasant. And then suddenly she stopped and turned into the gate, so suddenly that I almost bumped into her. Oh, is this in? You found it then. May I come in with you for a moment? Perhaps you'll let me telephone my doctor.
Doctor?
Yes, Dr. Henry at the Army Hospital. I'm in his care, you know.
My home is somewhere here. I'm near it. I must get back in time. For him. I must. He's coming to me.
I say, ma'am. But she turned and walked toward the house. For a moment I hesitated. This woman was acting very strangely. But no matter, she was at least real, and I needed help. Quickly, I followed her up the steps across the porch. The door was ajar. She slipped through, and I followed into the dark house. It was so dark inside, I couldn't see anything at first. I stopped, groping. But she went on quickly, easily, as if she knew the way. She was ignoring me completely. I heard her steps cross the hall, go up the stairs quickly. I waited and listened. She walked along the hall upstairs. And now the hair on my neck felt as if it were rising. Was she, after all, another of my figures? Was she unreal, too?
Oh, at last, I've found it. I'm home again.
I heard her open a door upstairs, go in and close it after her. Then there was silence, profound silence. And I was alone in a dark, unoccupied house. The white-covered furniture in the hallway loomed like ghosts. And there was no sound. I felt my panic coming back. But she was upstairs. And at least she was companionship. I groped my way up the stairs. Along the upstairs hall. There was no sign of life. Where are you? I want to help you. Which room are you in? There was no answer. But as I put my hand on a table to steady myself, I felt something. It was a candle stump. With a gasp of relief, I took it up and lighted it. Now I could see a little. One by one, I tried the bedrooms. They were dusty and unused. The furniture covered, the mattresses rolled up on the beds. They were all alike. Until I opened the last door. Instantly, I knew this was it. I smelled the perfume. Only now I recognized it, understood why it was unpleasant to me. It was the smell of a hospital, of chloroform. And there was the woman. Her dark fur coat wrapped around her, her jewels just showing at the neck. And she was stretched out on the bed, motionless. Instantly, I knew she was dead. In the next instant, I thought I would go mad. The blood on her face was congealing. Her skin was cold. I knew then that she'd been dead for an hour at least, and that what I saw in the street was not real. This was the shock that Dr. Henry had warned me to avoid.
And what happened then?
Well, I heard the door open up downstairs. Someone came in. The one she'd been expecting, no doubt. And suddenly I realized the danger of my being found there beside a woman who had obviously been murdered. Well, I slipped into another bedroom, and when he went into that room with her, I slipped out and crept downstairs. I stumbled and he heard me, and I came out. I ran down and out into the fog, into the street and away. How long I ran or where, I don't know. When I was exhausted, I stopped. And then you came and found me. Well, what do you think? A tall tale, isn't it?
Yes. Strange, but not incredible. I see no reason to disbelieve anything you've told me. Things equally remarkable, equally incredible, happen every day in a big city. I know from personal experience. I could give you many instances.
But the woman, I saw her, and yet she was already dead.
Such things are hard to explain, perhaps cannot be explained, except, of course, your mind in its present state may still play tricks on you. Perhaps you saw a woman in the fog and followed her. You may have missed her and only thought you saw her go into that house.
But what about the dead woman? She was real enough.
Perhaps, perhaps not. She, too, may have been just fantasy. You may never have left the street.
No, I'm sure of that, at least. I must believe it. She was real, and the man who came up the stairs was real. If I didn't believe that, I think I should go mad.
Yes, perhaps that is important. Then, let me see. Have you any proof of what you saw? Something, perhaps, that you carried away with you?
None. But wait. I left something there. My hat. I left it on the bed beside her body. My initials were in it.
Ah?
And so, if it was all real, I shall be getting a visit from the police one day soon.
Perhaps.
And then I'll know. And I'll be charged with murder.
I don't think so.
You think the police would believe this fantastic story?
As I told you, many strange things happen in a city like this. For instance, I knew of a similar case many years ago. Strangely similar case. Almost a coincidence. Would you like to hear it?
Yes, I suppose so.
It happened during the last war. A colleague of mine, a surgeon now dead, married a charming girl, young and beautiful. He was wealthy, and they lived comfortably for many years. They seemed happy together. Then came the war, and he went overseas. His income was stopped, of course. The big house closed. His wife found life not so pleasant as before. And somehow she blamed her new hardships on him. You see, she was devoid of imagination, without any power for sacrifice. But she was still young and beautiful. The inevitable young man came along to console her. He was rich. They planned to go off somewhere. Only by chance, the husband came back from overseas suddenly. Just in the nick of time.
Well, he should have let her go. He was well rid of her, I'd say.
Well rid of her, yes. Only he decided to make the riddance final. He decided to kill her and her lover. You see, he loved her. He planned the time and place carefully. They met, he knew, in the big house, now closed. He waited for them there. The plan failed, however, in one important detail. She came at the appointed time, but without her lover. She found death waiting for her. Oh, completely painless death. But the lover did not come. The door had been left open for him. The house was deserted, and it was a foggy night, like tonight. But he did not come. Instead, a stranger came.
And where was the surgeon all this time?
Waiting outside, concealed in the fog. He saw the man go in, and he followed him to kill him. But the man was a stranger. He came in by chance, like you, to shelter from the fog.
I think that I should...
Why, what is the matter, sir?
Well, I really must be going.
Oh, of course, if you wish.
Thank you for your kindness and hospitality.
Oh, it's been a pleasure, young man. I enjoyed your story, although I confess I expected one a little different. Your coat.
Thank you.
I'll walk with you to the door and give you the directions. You're in luck. I think the fog's lifting a bit.
Doctor, may I ask, your friend, the surgeon, was he ever caught?
That's the part of the story I don't know. He was clever enough so that I doubt it. Unless he told somebody, made a confession.
I see.
And even so, unless that other person had some proof. Oh, by the way, you can't walk about in the fog without a hat. Here, it's an extra one of mine. You needn't trouble to return it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I went out of his consulting room with the hat on my head. In 10 minutes, I was at the tube station. It was only there that I permitted myself to take off the hat and look at it. It was my own. The hat I had left on the bed beside the dead woman.
Escape is produced and directed by William N. Robeson, and tonight brought you Confession by Algernon Blackwood, adapted for radio by John Dunkel, with Bill Conrad as O'Reilly, Ramsey Hill as the doctor, and Peggy Weber as the woman in the fog. Music was conceived and conducted by Cy Feuer. Next week...
You were trapped in the dark maze of the native quarter of Mozambique. A dead man at your feet, the police closing in around you. And beside you is a girl with whom you must escape.
Next week, we escape with Percival Gibbons' fast-moving adventure, Second Class Passenger. Good night, then, until this same time next week, when again we offer you Escape. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Won't you sit down and join the league of the most privileged globetrotters in the universe? Our scientists have given us machines to conquer the air, to plumb the ocean depths, to scale mountains, to span the world within a day. But all their brilliant machines for travel are outstripped by the simple armchair. Seated there, listening to the radio, not only the whole universe is at your fingertips, but a free voyage through all the long corridors of time, winding to the past and stretching unending into the future. Come, join me in an armchair trip. This one into a time that is yet to come.
So you've condemned me to death, Truck.
Malfunction of machines. A breakdown in communication.
I swear to you one thing. If I can save my neck, the first thing I'll do is have yours.
Our mystery drama, Between These Worlds, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars Tony Roberts. It is sponsored in part by True Value Hardware Stores. I'll be back shortly with Act One. These are other encounters and other worlds. How many of them are inhabited? We may never know in our lifetime, but we can speculate. Or listen to the spinners of tales speculate what they might be like. Come with me into the labyrinth of space, to the planet Kronek, and to the man who brings us this tale, a man named...
You called me, Comptroller?
Yes. Advance.
Yes, Lord. Am I to be sentenced now?
How long have you been in the Black Pit?
Your Lordship should have a better idea than I. A blind man cannot read time, and rats don't wear chronometers.
You are insolent.
No, just truthful.
Are you determined to destroy yourself, Garth?
I thought the die was long since cast.
Obviously it hasn't, since you're still alive.
I thought that was only a technicality.
Must you be incorrigible?
As long as I am to die, why not?
But suppose you are not to.
Not to die?
Yes.
Then I'd say I'm not such an old dog that perhaps I can't learn some new tricks. From a past master, of course.
No, you make it almost impossible to help you.
You want to help me?
Why do you think I brought you here?
I'm still trying to figure that out. If you really want to do something nice for me, you might arrange for me to sit down.
I'll do better than that. Guards, remove his chains. When you have loosened him, leave us.
Such treatment can mean only one of two things. I am to be set free or eliminated.
That is the choice.
My freedom naturally will be conditional.
Naturally.
What are the conditions?
That you return to the endeavor for which you have been trained and selected. The parameters of which you should never have overstepped.
I didn't.
Oh, come now. The indictment brought against you was incontrovertible.
Experimenting with the building of an aircraft, powered in a new fashion, perhaps. But that my efforts in that direction constituted any threat to established power, no. Or that any treason was involved.
You committed the unforgivable.
What?
No machine, engine, motor, or other device capable of producing energy shall be designed, except to take advantage of our national nuclear stockpiles.
But they are inefficient compared to my design.
We have an overabundance of nuclear energy sources.
Nothing is more overabundant than the sun and natural magnetic fields. My machine would cost little to run.
Exactly. Which is why the High One and the Council would frown on their use.
You mean there would be no chance for them to line their pockets?
Why must you consider me your enemy?
Because you are, and always have been since Milada chose me for her mate. The only way you could stop us from being joined was to get me out of the way.
If that was my purpose, I appear to have failed. You're still here, and alive. In his wisdom, the High One has seen fit to commute your sentence and offer you life again.
Why?
Before your disgrace, you were captain of the Astral Fleet. You were charged with the task you had sworn a blood oath to maintain. The safety of our planet, Kronek.
And I would have defended it to the death, My only wish was for better means to protect it.
You are looking the wrong way, Garth. The danger to this planet is not from without, but from within. From starvation.
Starvation? But our population is controlled.
The soil of Kronek is tired, Garth. The planet is slowing down. Our weather is affected. We are facing catastrophic food shortages.
I don't see where I fit into all this.
Haven't you wondered at all the sweeps we have had you make in the past years through the galaxies?
As to seek for any civilization patterned like ours that might be a possible enemy.
How many have we found?
To my knowledge, only one. The planet Earth.
This planet so like our own and so conveniently much larger.
Conveniently?
Yes. They could be the enemy, couldn't they?
Earth? 2 galaxies away? Lapped out of our orbits by a time fold? They'll never trouble us.
Are you so sure?
I have circled them 3 times now. They have some rudimentary spacecraft, mostly unmanned. Don't forget, they're in a different time spectrum from us. Scarcely at the dawn of their civilization.
Yes, but they are like us.
Oh, yes. Of all that I have seen in my galactic travels, the closest. But again, I tell you, they pose no danger to us.
How can you be so sure? You are to land there. Your mission is to mingle with the Earthlings, observe their planet and its resources, and report back to us.
That's what my life is to be saved for. It's a waste of time. Again, I tell you, there's no chance they might try to invade us.
We don't expect them to. What we are considering is invading them in order to destroy them and take over their planet.
I am Victor Garth, of the 770th ring of the Tree of Garth, the last of my line. My father should have been the High One of Kronek, as his grandfather and all the other ancestors. But his brother, my Uncle Zyron, took the empire, and we Goths became little better than elite slaves. Only my union with Milada might have saved me, but the forces against me had seen that would never be consummated. Now I am back in my jail again. And I wonder if my interview with Trock, the controller, ever happened. Or am I still condemned to death?
Give us 5 minutes, guard. Then come to let me out.
Milada?
Yes, Garth.
What brings you here?
You.
You've been a long time coming.
I could not arrange it before.
Then why now? When it is too late for us.
I want to make sure you don't do anything foolish.
Such as?
Are you going to Earth?
I suppose so. Why not? It's better than automatic elimination.
It's better than everything we might have hoped for. If you are successful, you'll be back where you belong, with all that has been taken away from you.
Not quite all. I still have lost you.
No, not if you succeed. I will be waiting.
Waiting? But you belong to Trock.
Only for so long as he can hold me.
You've come here to tell me that I can win you back.
I've come here to tell you that you must take this trip and this chance so you may possess me.
You realize my return is a chance in a million.
If you return to me, both of us will be free to accept each other again. I promise you.
Then I'll go. And I promise you, I will come back. So many things circling through my mind. Irrational hopes that were no part of my training, but which were the flaws in me that had brought me such desperate times. It wasn't long before my ship had been fitted out, and Trock delivered it to me with my orders.
You are satisfied with your craft?
Well, it's going to take me days to check it out completely.
There isn't time for that.
You realize what the chances are of my accomplishing this mission I'm being sent on?
If anyone can, I'm sure it will be you.
I would be flattered if I could be sure this isn't a convenient way of solving all your problems and getting rid of me with honor.
Well, it's a chance you take. But the prize is worth all the danger.
What prize?
I should rather have said prizes. If you succeed, no one can keep you from the throne. You will be the next high one. And your throne will be shared by your queen, Milada.
Milada. Because of her, I will believe. I'm ready to risk everything.
Then let us tempt fate no longer, since the die is cast.
The die is cast. I only wish I had made the roll.
You are cleared for takeoff, Captain Thoth. Victor. We are on countdown.
Until I am in free fall, beyond the reach of Kronek's gravity belt, I have no choice of direction. It is too late to abort. I have a gnawing feeling that even once I reach orbit, I will still have no control. Now I am in free fall. I activate my power sources. To my relief, everything surges into life, lifting me out of orbit, flinging me across the universe towards the black hole, and the time fold I must find before I am sucked into its maw. I am all conscious of the whirling vortex of the black hole, the entrance to nothingness, and the end of all being that is sucking me towards it. I must take steps to cut my motors. I cannot turn them off. I have been betrayed. Frantically, I manipulate the transmission screen. I can raise no picture. At last, I depend on audio only. Garth Victor to control. Do you read me? Garth Victor to control. Do you read me?
I read you, Garth Victor.
Talk! What are you doing in control?
I've been sitting here expecting your call.
You sent me on this journey knowing I'd never come back.
Guilty as charged.
The most convenient way to dispose of me without embarrassment.
Absolutely. You must realize what a danger you were to us all. You were something of a national hero to an uneasy populace. So the only way to dispose of you successfully was to allow you a hero death.
I swear to you one thing. If I can save my neck, the first thing I will do is have yours.
Good luck, Captain Victor. But I'm afraid you have none left.
I have been tricked. Flung out of orbit with my steering mechanism inoperable. I am headed for the terror of the void, the nothingness, the end of being, and I am helpless to save myself from being lost in the night of forever.
We sit in our armchairs, shaken by the strange and not fully understood forces that have Garth Victor in their power. Can we even begin to imagine how horrendous the conception of a hole in the universe could be? A bottomless pit that could swallow us all, drag us down to a hell only dimly imagined by even as great a poet as Dante. I shall return shortly with Act 2. All hope abandon, ye who enter here. 7 of the most terrible words ever written. The legend that Dante read inscribed above the gate to hell. Yet how much more terrible is the gate that Garth is about to be sucked into.
For this is the drain of all the universes, the sinkhole to oblivion, the black hole. Locked in a spacecraft hurtling at full speed, directing him to disaster, all hope should already have been abandoned, except...
There must be something I can do. But what? The suction of the vortex gives me no chance of escape. If I could somehow cut my power, not altogether, but on the starboard side, then my propulsion might veer me far enough to the right for me to reach the time fold and escape to the Earth galaxy. But how? Use my disintegrator gun to blow up one half of my motors and see what happens. It's working. But the spacecraft is revolving like a top. Out of control. I'm coming up on the coordinates for the time fold, but I don't know if at this aspect I can find the window. This may be the end of it all.
Yes, parent?
Don't call me that.
You denying your own daughter?
You know I'd as soon deny my own name.
All right, Commodore.
Will you turn off that stupid radio?
Just waiting to check the weather report.
The devil with it.
Wait a minute, Commodore.
For what?
Stack your pole and come on up here to the bridge. There's something you ought to get a gander at.
I'm on my way.
One favor deserves another. There goes your radio.
Thanks a lot. Now, what else do you have to screw up your old man's day of fishing?
Here, take the glasses.
Yeah.
Here. See, about 6 points off the starboard bow. You make it?
Yeah. What is it?
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you. By me, it's a UFO.
It's like nothing I ever saw. Wait a minute. It's in trouble.
Yes, I can see.
It's out of control. It's going to crash.
Where?
Hard to tell the way it's flip-flopping, but near enough so we can attempt to rescue... Oh, no.
What is it?
He's headed straight for the drink. He can't pull out.
I wonder if anyone's aboard.
I broke through the time fold and away from the black hole. I recall entering Earth's galaxy within the pull of that planet's gravity, and my spacecraft still out of control. Vaguely, I remember the turning, twisting, toppling descent, and my last desperate effort to wrench the heat shield into line by blowing out my remaining power. After that, everything was blackness.
Easy. Take it easy. You're all right.
Better let me pin him down, Pat. No telling what he may be like when he comes out of it.
Oh, I don't think we'll have any trouble with him.
How do you know? This is someone from another world.
If he is, he's not much different from us. Oh, hold it. He's coming too.
Where am I?
About 60 miles southwest of the Florida Keys, aboard the Mavornine.
Mavornine.
My fishing cruiser, 48-footer.
Oh, a sea craft.
We call it a boat.
We?
My father and I, Americans.
Citizens of the world.
But the Florida Keys?
Yeah, a part of America. The United States.
A part of the world.
The planet we call Earth.
So I am on Earth.
But what?
Forgive me, I must find myself again in meditation. I cannot say anymore. I need time to find myself. I must put my mind into a controlled track, allowing my thoughts to regroup, listening for any messages from beyond. But as I lay in trance, another part of me hears the sound of the Earth people's voices.
You really believe he's from another world?
Where else? You saw that craft he was flying?
He speaks English. He doesn't seem alien in any sense.
If there's anything at all we should have learned from the past 200 years, it's that nobody is an alien.
Oh, you're right. It's just...
Just what, Pat?
Well, I wouldn't want to think of this one taking off and disappearing.
What are you saying?
I don't know exactly. It's strange. Never happened to me before. I just have a hunch. I found what I've been looking for.
I could hear them talking, but the words didn't make much sense. I was still disoriented from that scrambling, twisting, spinning fall out of the sky. I must have drifted away, because when I returned to consciousness, I was lying in a bed with clean, crisp sheets, and the woman was sitting by me.
How do you feel?
All right.
Who?
I'm Pat McGlade. My father and I fished you out of the drink after you crashed.
My craft?
A wipeout. Must have sunk like a stone. You hungry? Yeah, I brought you some food.
No. A little thirsty.
Here, try this.
It's good. What is it?
Orange juice. You don't know it?
Orange juice. We don't have it where I come from.
Well, where do you come from?
Excuse me, I find it hard to think. I must rest. I had to be careful. I was an enemy in a strange land. My impulse was to talk to this woman, goddess, more beautiful than any female I'd ever known, with her long, curling, burnished hair and the gray-green eyes, such as I have never seen among my people. But I still had no way to explain my strange arrival out of the blue. It was the man who made it possible for me to continue my assignment without revealing the whole truth.
Ready to talk about yourself now?
No.
All right. I'll talk about me. Patrick McGlade. McGlade Enterprises. Oil rigs, offshore drilling, ships, heavy goods, but most of all, aeronautics. Every phase, ground to air, and every kind of air-powered vehicle. But I never did see one like the one you dumped in 3 Mile deep waters, so we can't recover it. What was it?
Just a simple scouting craft.
Interplanetary? All right, let's put it on the table. What's your name?
Garth.
That all of it?
Yes. Oh, you mean my designate, Victor.
What does designate mean?
Oh, what I do. Explorer. What I'm programmed for. Is it not that way here?
No. We're free men. We program ourselves.
You are permitted?
It took us a couple of centuries of trying to destroy this globe to wake up. Then, instead of fighting ourselves, we got together with the world government and learned to live in peace. I ought to turn you over to the authorities, you know. You are technically an invader of our planet.
Please, don't do that.
Why not? Just give me one good reason. At least, tell me how you got here and from where.
I'm from another universe. A planet beyond your galaxy called Kronek. I came here by accident. Coming through a time fold, I lost control of my craft, only because it had been sabotaged.
You were flying a machine capable of intergalactic flight?
I was. I have been flying them all my life.
Oh, that's too bad it was lost.
I can echo that. Now I can't get back to my own planet.
Oh, there might be a way.
How?
Suppose I were to give you the facilities. Could you give me blueprints of that machine?
Well, I'm not an engineer or a draftsman, but I can do just as well. Give me the materials, and I'll build you an even better machine.
Would it use nuclear energy? What's the power source?
It would run on the power from your sun, or from any hot star, in combination with magnetic fields.
Son, you have yourself a deal. You build me a prototype, and I'll keep your arrival here a secret. I've checked it out. There's no record of your crash.
How soon do we start?
Like I do everything. Yesterday. We're already on our way.
He was as good as his word. We flew in one of Earth's primitive jet planes to a place called Texas. And I went to work constructing the prototype of the spacecraft that Patrick McGlade hoped to convince his world government would eventually provide his weak planet with an umbrella to protect them. He didn't suspect that in using me, I was using him. Earth would never get the craft. I was building it to take me home. Home, yes. Even after what Trock had done to me. And Milada, I was conditioned to belong to Kronik. And I knew I could go back a hero to lead my planet to the conquest of Earth and the destruction of its soft people so that my countrymen, the super race, could continue to rule the universe.
So here we have a curious triangle. Patrick McGlade, millionaire world mover, obsessed with the greatest deal of his life, a deal to leave the world safe for his daughter. Patricia McGlade, the daughter, the poor little rich girl who at last has found the mate of her choice. And Victor Garth, the man who could be human except for his carefully trained, conditioned reflexes. I shall return shortly with Act 3. Nearly 12 months have passed, bringing us into the year 2280. In this time, the three members of our special triangle have achieved an easy surface familiarity with each other, but the only deep ties that are reciprocal are between father and daughter. Till the birth of a new factor in their relationship, another lady, the spacecraft SP-ENFA-1, solar-powered electromagnetic field aircraft, the first of her kind.
It has all seemed endless, building it. But the last rivets are being driven home. And at last, my escape from prison is about ready. Except that it will not be easy. This year has forged other shackles which are as hard to escape from as the ones fashioned of steel.
So what do you think of her, Pat?
Oh, she's a winner, Commodore.
What'd you say? A winner?
That, too, I'm sure, but I said a winner. One of a kind. Like the man who built her.
She's only one of a fleet your father plans to convince the world government to build.
My father? Don't you, plan to be here to help him?
Now, come on, Pat. That's up to Garth. He might want to go home.
How?
Number one off the assembly line is his, to do what he wants with.
You got a girl waiting for you in Kronik, Garth?
You know space pilots. A girl in every planet.
Really? Does that qualify me for right here on Earth?
I wish I could feel I could even begin to measure up.
Why, Garth, that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Any, chance we could get out of this kettle factory and pursue that thought over a drink?
No, your father and I have some things to...
No, Garth. Everything's done here, but that special radio equipment you wanted to install. Why don't you take the rest of the day off?
No, I don't think so. But I might pick up those components. They're there at the airport. We've got a car outside?
Well, I'll drop you off on the way home if you like.
If I like. How could I refuse? I hadn't seen very much of Patricia in the year I'd spent on Earth. I'd been too preoccupied with getting the aircraft built. And she was a free-swinging girl who followed the sun and her own social set. I was just as glad. She disturbed me. Interfered with the simple beauty of my master plan. I couldn't define my thoughts as I examined her. Hair streaming in the wind as we drove in the clumsy, rudimentary machine Earth people called an automobile.
You realize this is the first time I've seen you in 3 months?
Is it?
Obviously. Or why would I mention it?
I was wondering that myself.
Do you know, you're well, the politest word I can think of is a heel.
Why?
But what do the girls in Kronik do? Let you trample them, just come whenever you whistle?
I I don't understand.
Well, maybe I'll just test that out. Now, let's get right down to cases. I may not have been around much, but I've kept tabs on you. You're either a workaholic or an automaton. Hey, don't you like girls?
Like?
Yes. Or maybe even love. That's what man and woman is about, isn't it?
Not on Chronic.
Come on. Don't you reproduce?
Oh, yes, of course. Well, the workforce must be replenished. Why should I... What are you doing?
I'm conducting an experiment. This is known as a kiss. How did that grab you?
I don't know what you're saying. But I'd like to try that again. Come here, Pat.
I thought you'd never ask me.
In retrospect, what happened between Pat and me was something I now realized I'd been trying to avoid ever since I met her. But pleasurable as my contact with her was, it only served to strengthen my determination to do what I had to do.
Yes. This is Truck, controller of the planet Kronek. Who is trying to reach me?
Victor Garth.
What? Impossible. Victor Garth is dead.
If you could have had your way, I would be, Truck. But I assure you I'm not. I'm very much alive.
Where are you?
On the planet Earth.
How did you get there?
That's a long story which we'll keep. What's important at the moment is that I'm planning to return to Kronek with all the information we need for the invasion of Earth.
Can we invade Earth?
Not only can, but must, before they wake up and arm themselves.
Then you must lead us there. You're the only one who knows the way.
I shall start off for Kronek tonight. When I pass through the time fold 12 hours later, I will be 1,000 years older and back in your time frame. And still I will reach you within 24 hours. I want Milada to be waiting for me.
I'll do better than that. Cross the time frame and I shall be waiting for you with our fleet. We will return immediately and make Earth ours. Then you can return as a conquering hero.
Very well. I will leave this minute before they can discover me. I'm on my way.
Leave for where, Garth?
Pat.
Were you really planning to run out on us?
You should be careful of that gun. It's lethal.
I should have been careful of you. You are, too.
Give it to me. You wouldn't use it on me.
I think I might. Then turn it on myself.
Why?
Because I can't reach you to tell you how much I love you. We call it a communications gap. Isn't that a laugh? That there is no communication between lovers.
I don't know what you mean.
That's the whole problem, Garth. You walk like a man, you look like a man, you talk like a man, but you are not human. You have no feelings. You might as well be a robot.
I am what I was shaped. I might want to change, but I can't.
That's the tragedy of it all, and why I have to kill you before you kill us all. Forgive me, Garth. It all might have been so beautiful.
Look out!
What? Oh, you tricked me, you...
Pat!
It's all right. My own fault. If I couldn't have you, I'm just as well off dead.
No. No. I never wanted it like this. Now I have to get out of here.
Garth! What in the Sam Hill's going on there?
Stay out of here, Commodore. You can't stop me.
Where do you think you're going?
Back where I belong.
No, not on this ship, boy. Over my dead body.
If that's the way you want it, that's the way it'll be.
What have you done with Pat? Where is she? Oh. No.
I didn't mean it. It just happened. Unless you want to go the same way, this is your last chance to get off.
Only one of us will ever leave this ship alive.
Then it won't be you. You've had your choice. Sit down and don't move till I get her in orbit. Under the crushing pressure of the takeoff, both McGlade and I were frozen in our seats. On the floor, huddled in a corner, Pat's limp body lay like a tossed-aside rag. Looking at it, some wave surged up in me, and then before I could understand what it was, the instruments demanded my attention. I forgot everything until we were beyond the gravity belt, and I could cut in the engines.
Why did you kill her?
I didn't mean to.
A time-worn excuse. She loved you beyond anything, even me. What a waste.
Don't come near me.
I wouldn't want to. I can find my own death with honor. Just give me leave to take my daughter with me.
How?
In my arms, through the compression lock, and out forever into space.
It solved a problem for me without demanding further action. I let him lift her tenderly and carry her through the inside door. I closed it behind him in relief, and then activated the outside door. His body fell away into space, drifting, still dragged by the last vestiges of Earth's gravity. But by some accident, it was not the same with Pat. Some freak of fate allowed her clothing to become entangled in a forward vein, and suddenly she was floating beside the cockpit window, her wide gray-green eyes staring at me accusingly, phantom witness to my treachery. With a wrench, I tore my eyes from her and concentrated on bursting through the window of the time-fold, back to my own world.
This is Trock, the controller to Garth Victor. We have you in view. Repeat. You have broken out of the time-fold to starboard of the black hole. This is Trock. We have you in view.
I hear Trock's voice. I see the battle fleet in formation waiting for me to lead it to Earth's destruction. But they are as far away as a dream. What is close to me is the wide gray eyes that hold my gaze beyond the cockpit window, and a voice that is reaching for me from beyond the spheres.
You walk like a man. You look like a man. You talk like a man. But you're not human, Garth.
I am what I was shaped. I might want to change, but I can't.
Why? It might have been so beautiful if you could only have accepted love.
I don't know what it is.
Then you will never know peace. There are two kinds of people in the universe, Garth. The killers and the victims. But if there were no killers, what a lovely world it might be. Then at last, we might all find peace. Even you, my darling. Even you, my darling. Even you.
Whatever has held her to the ship let go, and I see her snatched away, twisting and turning, and swallowed up in the whirlwinds that reach hungrily from the black hole. And at the same moment, I hear Trock again.
This is Trock to Garth Victor. Are you ready to lead us through the time-fold so we may destroy Earth?
And suddenly it is blindingly clear. I know what I have to do. I am no longer a cipher. Pat has given me the strength to become a man. This is Garth to control a Trock and the chronic fleet. I am ready to lead you, but we do not take the time-fold.
Why not?
The most direct route is through the black hole.
The black hole? You must be mad.
No, Trock. Believe me, I was never more sane in my life. It's the high road to the last best destiny for all of us. Follow me. I bank and head for the threatening vortex. Only now it seems to me like a welcoming gate. In In no time, the winds themselves are stronger than my engines, and my ship is caught up in a mad, helical swirl that spirals me down, down forever into the blankness of nothing. Behind me, the fleet comes, caught one by one, and doomed to final destruction as I am. Except that far below, through the buffeting winds, I can see my beloved's face. Pat, the woman and the partner I know at last, can make me whole. And I know that with the planet Earth's peace, I have bought my own. And whatever fate waits for me, I am coming home at last.
A strange and disturbing story. And a far journey for all of us, beyond familiar stars and back again to the depths of the void. Isn't it nice our thrills were only vicarious? And at the end, we can wake up in our own armchairs to a warm, familiar world. I'll be back shortly. Sometimes I take the notion to oil my door, but then I wonder, if it were not for that strange eldritch screech as it opens, would all of you come knocking on it? Without the promise of the bizarre, the sometimes terrifying that its challenging voice offers you? Besides, I have oiled it, but it murmurs just the same. Or cries, if that's how it sounds to you. So, who am I to tamper with the unaccountable? Our cast included Tony Roberts, Carol Teitel, and Robert Dryden. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
He died a few years back, but he claimed to have established direct communication with the spiritual world.
How did he do that?
Through the opening of his spiritual senses.
And you? Well, can you? Has that happened to you?
Of course not. It didn't happen to Swedenborg until he was 57 years of age. But it might happen, or something very like it might happen to me, if only...
What, Gottfried? If only what?
If only I could escape.
Escape whom? Escape what?
An evil influence, Carl. It hangs over me night and day.
Oh, how can you say such things?
Because I know them to be true. There's an evil genius, a vile spirit whose sole intent is to ensnare me and to ensure my damnation.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Tired of the everyday routine? Ever dream of a life of romantic adventure? Want to get away from it all?
We offer you Escape! Escape, designed to free you from the four walls of today for a half hour of high adventure.
Tonight, you are swimming for your life in the dangerous waters off the Florida Gulf Coast, about to be smashed by a launch carrying a vicious criminal who must kill you or die himself. And on shore 500 yards away, the police are waiting to arrest you for murder. And there can be no escape.
All right, buddy. This is the end of the line.
Thanks for the ride.
Don't mention it. Compliments of Miami Police. Now, you see that sign?
Yeah, I see it.
Read it.
What's the matter? Don't they teach you cops to read?
I said read it.
Miami, city limits.
Good. See that you stay on the other side of that sign. We don't take kindly to bums down here.
I tell you, I'm not a bum. I came down here to take a job.
Sure. You guys always have jobs. That's why you come down and sleep in our city parks as soon as it gets cold up north. Well, now get going. And keep going. And don't come back.
Don't come back, he says. Fat chance. One night on the streets and you're a vagrant. They give you a cot in the city jail and some coffee and spud nuts in the morning and escort you out of town. Every step I took was away from that place, and that was all right, too. They could have their sunshine and their orange juice. All I wanted was a ride north. Anywhere north. But one after another cars passed me up until my thumb got tired. I walked almost all the way to Fort Lauderdale. I got a ride into Pompano, and then I hoofed it again. It was getting hot. Took off my jacket and carried it. It was near Delray Beach that the big new Nash sedan swooped down around the curve from the opposite direction, and suddenly it blew a tire. The car swerved, careened across the white line, and was coming straight at me. I jumped out of the way and ran, my heart pounding like crazy. And then the car stopped miraculously, right side up. It was some driving. I walked back to it. There was a red-headed girl in the driver's seat and a man beside her. The man's face was cut.
Darling, you're bleeding. You're parted.
It's nothing. I just hit the windshield.
Can I help?
Yes. You can change the tire. If you do it fast, there's $5 in it for you.
You all right?
It's just a cut. It's nothing. Look, we're in an awful hurry.
Oh, sure. Where do you keep the tools?
Oh, in the back. Here's the key. I'm sorry I scared you. I couldn't help it. The car got out of control.
You sure know how to drive.
Oh, look at that tire. It's a mess. Will it take long to change it?
No, not very.
Oh, it's certainly lucky for us that you were right here to help us. Where are you going?
Well, I was trying to hitchhike. The only ride I got was on the back of a fish truck.
Where are you hiking to?
Any place but Miami.
What's wrong with Miami?
Oh, nothing. It's a great town. But the cops don't like you if you don't have a job.
I should think a good-looking man like you could get a job. Seems to me that... I'm coming.
Good-looking man like me. It's funny she should say a thing like that. And that was what I was thinking about her. Oh, she was beautiful. She was the most alive person I'd ever seen. And yet, she was controlled like a member. As I worked on the car, putting on the spare that cost more than the suit I had on my back, I got to wishing that I could afford a car like that, and a girl like that. And I wondered about the guy it all belonged to. He was used to being waited on, you could see that. He sat in the front seat, and the girl sat close to him. Every now and then, she'd look back at me and smile. Couldn't hear what they were talking about, and I was glad. Because I suddenly didn't want to know what he said to her. A jerk, that's me, a daydreaming jerk.
How are you coming?
Oh, I'm through.
What's your name?
It's Joe Mazurka.
Would you like to go to Miami with us, Joe?
Oh, I can't go to Miami, not without a job.
Well, that's what I mean. You want a job, don't you?
I'm fixing tires?
No. I've been talking to Mr. Ress. If you really want a job, he has one for you.
Are you kidding? He has a job for me in Miami?
Would you like that?
Oh, boy, would I.
Then put the tools away. Come on, let's go.
Now, wait a minute. There's something I want you to know. I had a job. I came down here to take the job as swimming instructor at the Bay Club, but I was a day late and the job was gone.
Oh, so that's how you got those shoulders. Swimming.
Oh. Well, I just wanted you to know that I'm not a bum.
Of course you're not a bum, Joe. Whatever made you think I thought you were?
And, we haven't got all day.
Come on, he's getting impatient.
Yeah, but the job, what kind of a job is it?
Mr. Ress will tell you about it on the way in.
But
You want to go to Miami with us, don't you?
Yeah, I sure do.
Then come on, let's go.
It's this way. I'm a writer.
Oh, sure, Ress. William Ress. You're the guy who wrote Break It Open.
Did you read it?
No. I've been on the go, and I don't have much chance.
But you've heard of me.
Oh, everybody who can read English has heard of you. Your name's in every bookstore window.
Yes, my name, but not my face.
And that's the job.
I don't understand.
Well, you see, if they find out that Bill, Mr. Ress, is in Miami, they'll hound him to death. That's the way it is when a writer is successful. The public thinks they own him. They expect him to be clever at cocktail parties, and he's invited everywhere. He hasn't
what's wrong with it?
Well, nothing, but it doesn't leave him any time to write.
Hender's trying to tell you that I hate people. All this social claptrap. I want to be left alone so I can work.
I still don't see how I fit in.
Well, you'll be me. That's how you'll fit in. You'll be Bill Ress.
I'll be you?
All right, let's put it this way. You'll be my alter ego. There'll be two of me. You'll handle the social end while I lock myself in someplace and write.
Yeah, but I don't look like you, not a bit.
What's the difference? Nobody knows me down here.
Yeah, but...
Look, do you want the job or don't you?
I don't know. It's a pretty crazy job.
It pays $100 a week in expenses.
$100 a week?
It wouldn't be hard, Joe. Not with me helping you.
Yeah, that's right. Hender could help you.
I could see you from time to time, and, well, I could tell you what to say, how to act.
You would?
You'll take it, won't you, Joe?
That's a crazy job, all right, but I'm a crazy guy. Sure. I'll take it. They coached me all the way into Miami. I memorized facts about him. Where he went to college, what he ate for breakfast, how he felt politically. But there was one thing he didn't tell me, and it was the one thing I couldn't ask. What was his relationship with a girl? That's what I wanted to know more than anything else. We passed the city limits sign, went on into Miami on Biscayne Boulevard. Hender pulled the car up near a cab stand.
Now, you're sure you got it all straight?
I think so.
All right, Hender, give him some money.
Oh, yes. Here, Joe.
Thank you. $500?
Yes. I want you to buy some good clothes and a couple of good traveling bags. You're a successful writer, remember? You've got to look good.
And check in at a good hotel.
The Ronnie Plaza.
Yes, that'll be fine. Ronnie Plaza.
Aren't you coming with me?
Oh, you'll want to get settled first, Joe. Get yourself a haircut and a manicure. I'll see you tonight.
But what if I should have to get in touch with you before that?
Why? Why would you want to get in touch with her?
Oh, well, you know. Ask some questions about you in case something comes up all of a sudden.
All right. If you need me sooner, you can call me. 99730. Give me your pen, Bill.
But don't bother us unless you have to.
No, I won't.
And, Joe.
Yeah?
You'd better pick up a copy of Mr. Ress's book. It might be rather embarrassing if you didn't know what it was all about.
They drove off, and they left me standing there with my head full of facts on the life and times of Bill Ress, but not one fact about her. I didn't even know what her last name was. Well, there'd be time for that. I did like they told me. I bought some clothes and a suitcase. I got a haircut and a manicure, and I bought the book. Funny. A few hours before, I'd been a vagrant. No job and no money. Now I was set up in the swankiest hotel in Miami. Come in.
Mr. Ress?
Oh, yes.
I'm George Cole. I'm the public relations man for the hotel. This is Walters, our photographer.
Glad to meet you, Mr. Ress. How are you? Well, come on in.
Oh, thank you. Well, we're certainly excited having you here at the Roney Plaza.
Well, thank you.
We were frankly pretty surprised when you checked in.
Is that so?
We knew you were in Miami. You know how those things get around. Miami's really just a small town. But you have the reputation for being such a recluse.
Well, you know how it is.
I wonder if you'd let us release a little publicity on you.
Well,
we'd like to take some pictures.
Well, all right, sure. Go right ahead. Take all you want. Now, let's see. How about over here by the window? This be all right?
Oh, yeah, that's swell. I'll hold it a minute, will you?
Oh, it's certainly nice of you to be so cooperative.
I'm glad to.
Got it. Now then, over this way, please.
Walters, I think it would be good to get one of him autographing his book. I took the liberty, Mr. Ress, of bringing up a few copies. Would you autograph them for some of our guests?
Yeah, all right. Have you got a pen?
Oh, certainly. Here.
There, now, that's just fine. Hold it. Thank you very much.
Would you autograph this one to Herman and Betty?
To Herman and Betty?
Yes. Oh, shall I get it for you?
Oh, no, thanks. I'll answer. Yeah?
Are you Bill Ress?
That's right.
I'm Arnold Springman.
Well, what can I do for you?
Do for me? That's funny.
I beg your pardon?
So you don't even remember my name? Springman. Arnold Springman. Think hard.
What do you want?
You ruined my life, you destroyed my future, and now you don't even remember my name. It's all it meant to you, isn't it? Sensationalism. Muckraking. What do you care if you break a man so long as your book sells?
Now look, you've got the wrong idea.
I guess we'd better be going, Mr. Ress. Come on along, Walters.
No, you wait. I want witnesses. I want the world to know that I'm the one who got rid of Bill Ress.
Now, wait a minute.
I'm gonna kill you.
Kill? Oh, no.
Put that gun away.
Oh, don't shoot, don't. Oh, Mr. Ress, are you all right?
Oh, yes, I'm all right.
Oh, my. It took a lot of courage wrenching that gun away from him like that.
You ruined my life.
Well, you get the house detective and get this guy out of here.
Oh, yes, sir.
And you get out, too.
Oh, yes.
Don't send anybody up to my room again. Understand?
No, sir. Yes, sir.
Nobody.
No, sir. Oh, come along, you.
Operator.
This is the operator.
This is Bill Ress in 416. Get me, let me see, 99730.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Mr. Ress, the line is busy.
Call me back when you get it, please. As I waited for the operator to get Hen on the line, I leafed through Bill Ress's book. The name Arnold Springman hadn't meant anything to me, but on page 5 it began to mean a lot. He was a small-time political campaign manager, crooked as a broken finger, and Ress's book had exposed him. That's what the book was, an expose of dozens of politicians, large and small, and every one of them had plenty of reason to get rid of Bill Ress. Dozens of potential killers. I realized the spot I was in. I was the clay pigeon for a political muckraker. Hello.
I have 99730 for you now.
Oh, thank you.
Hello?
That you, Ress?
Oh? This is Louis.
Well, is Henda there?
You got the wrong number. This is Louis's pool room.
Operator.
Yes, sir?
That was the wrong number. Dial it again, please. 99730.
Right away, sir.
Good, I'll hold the phone.
Louis's pool room. Louis talking.
Is this 99730?
Oh, it's you again. Yeah, this is 99730.
Is Bill Ress there?
Never heard of him.
Are you sure there isn't a girl there by the name of Henda? Tall, slender, red hair?
Look, buddy, the dames have invaded the bowling alleys, but the pool rooms they ain't touched yet. And for that, I'm thankful.
But she gave me this number.
Buddy, for my dough, she gave you the runaround.
I couldn't believe it. But why not? If I was sucker enough to hope I had a chance with her, I deserved the mess I was in. Well, no law said that I had to stay in it. Not even for $100 a week would I stand still and let Bill Ress's enemies take pot shots at me. I grabbed my hat, my new $15 hat, and I walked out of the room, took the stairs to the lobby, and went out the side door of the hotel. It was at the corner I heard the newsboy.
Famous muckraking author killed Bill Ress dead.
Dead?
Paper missed the latest edition, just hit the street, all about the Ress murder.
Yes, give
Hey,
it.
y'all, thank you. Extra, read all about it. Author killed
Bill Ress dead.
In just a moment, we will return you to the second act of Escape. But first, suppose Junior has cut the telephone wire with your pet jackknife or kitchen shears. That's no reason for not listening to Sing It Again. Of course, if your phone is okay and Dan Seymour does put in one of the big calls to you, there's the chance that you'll win $51,000 in prizes and cash. But Sing It Again is more than prizes. It's a solid hour of tuneful riddle songs and hit music, highly entertaining in themselves, with Alan Dale, Bob Howard, and Eugenie Baird. And it's heard on most of these same CBS stations. So be listening this Saturday, won't you? And now for the second act of Escape.
I stood there holding the newspaper that said the man I was impersonating had been murdered. I was on the spot and I knew I had to do something fast. But suddenly it was done for me.
Joe!
Huh?
Over here, Joe!
Henda,
Hurry up, get in. I'm blocking traffic.
I tried to get you. That number you gave me, 99730, that's a pool room.
99730? Oh, Joe, no, it's 99703.
Oh. Well, anyway, he's dead. The newsboy's yelling that he's been murdered.
I didn't dream it'd work out like this.
Who killed him?
I don't know. A lot of people hated him.
I know that. One of them took a shot at me.
At you? Did you tell anyone you were Bill Ress?
Did I tell him? Of course I told them. I signed the register, I autographed some books, they took my picture.
Oh, that's terrible.
But you told me to.
I know.
Well, what does it mean? I'm all mixed up.
Well, they'll think you did it. You can't go back to the hotel.
Where are we going?
Matecumbe. They won't find you there.
Matecumbe? What is that?
It's an island, one of the keys.
Well, wouldn't it be better if I went to the police? I haven't done anything wrong.
You impersonated another man. You signed his name. And now he's dead, murdered. How will that look for you?
Yeah, but that was my job. You were there. You heard him hire me. You can tell them that... Well, can't you?
No, Joe. That's just the trouble. I can't tell them anything.
I don't get it. Why not?
Bill was married. Oh, he was going to get a divorce, but he was still technically married.
He was going to marry you?
Yes, but nobody knew about me. I never met any of his friends. Nobody ever saw us together. As far as the world is concerned, I don't even know Bill Ress. You see, Joe, I wouldn't be a very good alibi for you. I've got to keep out of this mess, too.
I see. I was still mixed up as we drove south on the overseas highway across the twisted chain of islands that is the Florida Keys. The air was fresh and sharp off the sea. The sun was just setting. Riding there beside this gorgeous girl, I couldn't honestly say that I was sorry Ress was dead. In a cockeyed sort of way, I was glad. It was at an isolated spot on one of the islands that she pulled off the highway into a deserted lane that ended in a dock. There was a corrugated sheet metal shack at the end of the lane. She pulled the car into a shed.
This is Lower Matecumbe.
Doesn't look like much.
And there's the yacht out there.
Yacht?
Oh, didn't I tell you? We're going out in the yacht.
But you said we were going to stay at Matecumbe.
This is still Florida, all the way down to Key West. You'll be safer on the yacht. It belongs to a friend of mine, Ernie Cristillo. He'll take good care of us.
Yeah, but where is it going?
Oh, it isn't going anywhere. Ernie gets seasick, so he just keeps it at anchor all season.
Oh. And how are we going to get out to it?
That's strange. The speedboat was supposed to be waiting here for me. Well, come on, let's go into the saloon. I'll phone them.
The sheet metal shack was an honest-to-goodness saloon. Sawdust on the floor, pictures of boxers over the mirror, chipped beer mugs. The only actual modern note was the radio, and that was an old Atwater Kent. The saloon was presided over by a talkative Cuban.
Cerveza? You want another glass, maybe?
No, thank you. I'm just waiting for the lady to make a phone call.
Then better you have cerveza. When a lady goes into a phone booth, goodbye, you wait. I like radio music. I like fish fishing. What do you like?
Well,
Amberjack, they call me. Amberjack is good guy, is good fish. But bonefish I like best.
News bulletin. In connection with the murder of Bill Ress, the police
bonefish is a tough baby to
call. Built young man of about 26 or 28 who has been posing publicly as the author. He was last seen at the Romney Plaza Hotel, where he was wearing a gray flannel suit and a dark red tie. He is about 6 feet tall, muscular, with light wavy hair and dark eyes. The police are watching every avenue of escape out of Florida. If you have any information leading to his whereabouts, please notify your local police.
The police all the time look for somebody. Gray suit, dark tie. Could be anybody. Could be you.
Yeah.
I like to be police. All the time ride the motorcycle, go fast like anything.
Joe.
Yeah, I'll be seeing you.
Come again, young fellas. Always got plenty of cerveza.
Joe, come on. The motorboat's here.
Henda, I'm going to go to the police.
Joe, you can't do that.
Why, Henda, why? Did you kill him?
Did I? Of course I didn't. Why do you ask that?
Well, then you've got to come with me. You got to make him believe me.
But I can't. Oh, here comes the man Ernie sent in with the speedboat. Come on.
Oh, no, Hender. You've got to help me.
You ready to go, Hender?
Yes, Chuck, we're ready.
No, we're not. Go on back to the boat.
I don't take orders from you.
Oh, get lost.
Don't be stubborn, Joe. He came to get us, and we're going with him.
Well, maybe you are, but I'm going back to Miami.
Oh, no, you're not.
What?
Show him what I mean, Chuck.
Sure, glad to.
Feel better, Joe?
Oh.
Would you like me to get you a drink?
No.
Come on, relax. Don't get up so fast. It'll make you dizzy.
You can quit being charming. You made your point. We're on the yacht.
Now, isn't this better than going to the police? It's so quiet out here. So peaceful.
So you killed him?
No, I killed him.
What?
I said I killed him.
Oh, I must be losing my mind. You're supposed to be dead, Res.
Not Res. My name is Cristillo, Ernie Cristillo.
Cristillo? But you're the guy that hired me to double for Res.
That's right. Maybe I better straighten you out. I killed Bill Rest this morning at Delray Beach. Reason? He was writing a new book exposing the narcotics syndicate. Matter of fact, it was to be my biography.
Delray Beach, of course. That's where the newsboy said he was killed. That's where you were coming from when you picked me up this morning.
Right again. I killed Rest and I disposed of his longhand notes on the new book.
Why'd you drag me into it? Why'd you bring me here?
Very simple. To give the police a definite suspect. Ress's impersonator, you. Hender was to pick you up later tonight, but they found Ress's body sooner than we counted on. She just made it in the nick of time, don't you think?
So I was your red herring, huh?
We got the idea while you were changing the tire. It worked fine.
Oh, sure, it worked fine. Why'd you have to pick on me? Who is he anyway? A joker on the road, a guy without a job, a vag, huh?
You're getting emotional, Joe.
You think you can hold me? You're crazy.
Are we? By now, some smart newspaper man has his byline on a story explaining why you did it.
Oh? Suppose you tell me why I did it.
Maybe you've been impersonating Ress for a long time. He caught up with you and you killed him.
That won't stand up. What about that book of his? It's full of names of people who'd be happy to see him dead.
That's true, but you've run away, Joe. That's the most damaging fact of all. You've run away and the police will keep looking for you.
And they won't find you.
There had been just the three of us on deck, and now I was conscious of others. 2 or 3 men, including the one who had slugged me. They were securing the motor launch to the deck. Even as they worked, I could feel them concentrating on me. It was like waiting for someone to give a signal. What's that? What's that noise?
The anchor.
The anchor? We're sailing?
Right out to sea. Your last voyage, Joe. Way, way out to sea.
The engine started up and the yacht began to move, nosing into the Atlantic. I looked back at Matecumbe Key, at the overseas highway silhouetted against a dusky sky, a little fishing boat innocently anchored near the reefs, only a couple of 100 yards away. That's all they were, a couple of 100 yards. There was one wild, crazy chance, and I took it.
Stop it! Get it!
It's diving overboard!
Hold on! Jump on after it!
There was one thing I knew how to do. It's swim. If I could just get to the reefs before they could get that boat in the water and come after me. I was less than 50 yards off the reefs now. 50 yards from the little fishing boat. I looked back just as that motor launch hit the water. And Ress was in it. And he came right at me. He was going to cut me in two. I swam faster. A few more strokes, I'd be at the fishing boat. I could already see the guy in it.
Hey, look out! That motorboat! You idiot! Get away! Get away from me!
I grabbed a hold of the fishing boat's gunwale just as the launch swerved to avoid collision.
You crazy jerk! You want to kill somebody? Hey, look at that. He's out of control. He's heading for the rocks. Crazy nut. He'll crack up. Hey, what a mess.
Give me a hand up, will you? Pull me in the boat.
Sure. Hey, you know that guy almost killed you.
Yeah.
You all right?
Oh, I'm great. Just get me to the police.
Here he is, Lieutenant. The mysterious Mr. X.
Look, I tell you, I didn't do it. I didn't kill anybody. I was hired by Ress. I mean Cristillo. Cristillo and that girl. They picked me up on the highway. They were both in her.
Relax. Take it easy.
What?
Cristillo is dead, and the Coast Guard picked up the girl.
Oh, did she tell you?
Sure. She talked. They always talk.
Oh, I was afraid you wouldn't believe me.
Well, when they booked you, we thought you could have done it. That crazy cock and bull story you told about working for him. But when we checked the blotter, we knew you couldn't have killed Bill Rez at all.
Oh, you knew?
Well, sure. When are you guys going to learn to come to the police when you get into trouble? We knew all along you couldn't have killed him because the murder was committed between 6 and 8 a.m. You were right here in the Miami jail until after 8:30.
Oh, then I'm free?
Why, sure. Like a bird.
Thanks.
Regan?
Yes, sir?
Okay. He's all yours.
What do you mean?
Come on, buddy. Let's go.
Oh, no, hey, wait a minute.
Come on, I said. Okay, buddy. See that sign?
Yes, I see the sign. It says Miami City Limits.
That's right. Now...
Oh, wait a minute. I know. You want me to stay on the other side of that sign. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Now get going. Keep going. And don't come back, yeah? Because the next time you're liable to get yourself in some real trouble.
Escape is produced and directed by William N. Robeson. Tonight we have presented Danger at Matecumbe by John and Gwen Bagney. Featured in the cast were Frank Lovejoy as Joe, Marie Windsor as Henda, and Ted DeCourcy as Ress. Also heard were Rick Vallon, Robert Clark, Harry Bartell, Dee Tatum, Jerry Hausner, and Larry Dobkin. Special music was composed and conducted by Del Castillo. Next week...
You are the prisoner of Mr. 3 from the land of 1. You're being driven like an animal toward the giant spaceship from which you know there can be no escape.
Next week, we escape to the forbidding valley of the Infernal River high in the Peruvian Andes, a valley from which no traveler has ever returned, as T.S. Stribling tells it in his science fiction classic, Green Splotches. Goodbye, then, until the same time next week, when once again we offer you Escape. Whether your hair is long or whether it's short, musically speaking, that is, you'll get a kick out of that hour of music with Vaughn Monroe and Gene Autry, heard on most of these same CBS stations every Saturday night. Vaughn is here with the 5 top tunes of the week as chosen by Variety magazine, and Gene Autry comes riding with the best in Western music and song. CBS cordially invites you to join Vaughn Monroe and Gene Autry every Saturday night. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
I'm E.G. Marshall, conductor of this occult omnibus, which stops at your station 7 times each week. It is said of some people that they live in the past, but of course we know this isn't true. Nobody can actually, genuinely, physically live in the past. Yes, it's possible to spend one's life in reverie, in daydream, but live in the past? That's incredible. You can only live in the present. And the present is a vehicle that can only travel in one direction, forward, into the future. At least, that's what we've been led to believe.
You wouldn't want to be 19 again?
No, I wouldn't want to be 19 again.
It's better to be 55?
In some ways it is.
You wouldn't want to be 19? You wouldn't want to be back there?
Back where?
Listen.
Grow up, Bill. Please, grow up.
I have grown up, and I don't like it.
Like it or not, you've got to live with it.
That's where you're wrong. I don't have to live with it. You don't have to live with it either. Come back with me.
Back where?
We can be 19 again.
You're crazy.
There's a key. I found the key.
Bill, please.
Zelda, I've got the key. I know how to go back. Come back, Zelda. Come back with me.
Our mystery drama, Come Back With Me, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Howard Da Silva. The city is a living organism, and because every living thing must one day die, the city must die too. Like the human beings who build it, the city has its periods of youth, maturity, and old age. The city dies by degrees. A house here, a street there, block by block, neighborhood by neighborhood. The boarded-up, shuttered buildings stand empty, decayed, deserted, dead. But that part of the city which still lives continues to go through the motions. It sends water through the mains, electric current to illuminate the streetlights, and police cruisers on their slow patrols. Tonight, Officer Tom Bergen suddenly stiffens to attention behind the wheel of his car and loosens the strap of his holster. Just up ahead, a man is walking slowly along the sidewalk, and anyone out here this time of the night had better be questioned.
Are you okay, sir?
Something wrong, officer?
I know, sir.
Well, then why do you stop me?
I didn't stop you.
I'm walking along the street minding my own affairs, and you accost me as if I were a common criminal.
I only asked you if something was wrong.
Why should something be wrong?
Well, sir,
Is this some sort of search and seizure? Or stop and frisk, as you might call it?
Now, look, sir, you see a person out alone at night in this neighborhood...
But what's wrong with this neighborhood?
What's wrong with this neighborhood?
Is there a better neighborhood in the entire city, in the whole world? You are insulting my neighborhood.
Now, look, sir, I assure you...
You assure me of nothing. You imply that this neighborhood is a hotbed of vice, of crime, eh?
I didn't say that.
That was a nasty insinuation in your voice.
Well, I only wanted to make sure
There's an insult, and it's a fighting insult.
Now, look, you're just getting excited over nothing.
This is my neighborhood, and I'll fight for it. For how can man die better than by facing fearful odds for the ashes of his fathers and the temples of his gods? Well, how can he?
I don't believe he can.
Macaulay wrote that. Thomas Babington Macaulay. And when I was a kid, that's what we were taught in high school. They don't teach Horatius the Bridge anymore. You know that, don't you?
Well, yeah, I guess they don't.
You know why, don't you? Because it's not relevant. You hear that? It's not relevant. That's a great new word today. Relevant.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. Look, how would you like to...
Honor, duty, respect, these things, they just aren't relevant anymore.
Why don't you get in, mister, and I'll give you a lift home?
And I'm not relevant anymore, either.
Now, look, it's very late, and you look to be a little unsteady on your feet.
Tell me, officer, look me straight in the eye and tell me, what is relevant today?
And like I said, it's very late.
Oh, no, it's early. It's very early. The crowd is first starting to get together at Morrissey's.
Morrissey's?
Jack Morrissey's. You mean you're the cop on this beat and you never heard of Jack Morrissey's? Everybody from the neighborhood goes there.
Oh, sure. There used to be a Jack Morrissey's saloon, but you're going back 35 years.
It's here now. Right here.
Look, Mr. Any minute now it's going to start to rain, so don't you think you better...
It's okay, officer. I'll just go into Morrissey's. See you later.
Sir, you can't go anywhere. That's an old, condemned, boarded-up building.
Oh, you're a pretty good guy for a cop. Come on in. Let me buy you a beer.
Well, where are you going?
Where do you think I'm going? Inside, into Morrissey's.
But there's no such place.
Are you sure you're okay, officer? The joint's jumping. Can't you hear? Can't you hear the music?
No, sir. I don't hear a thing.
Listen. Don't you hear that? On the jukebox.
The jukebox?
Don't you know what a jukebox is?
Yes, sure.
I got this stuffy old prof, Doc Carberry, and one night the gang of us invite him down here, to see how the people live.
It's starting to rain.
And you can hear this jukebox in Morrissey's. You hear how loud it is?
But I don't hear nothing.
Can you believe it? Old Doc had never seen one before. What's that, he asks. It's a jukebox, I answer. Oh, he says, probably named after a member of the Jukes family. You don't get it, huh? Well, in psychology, you study this very retarded family named Jukes.
Look, the rain's beginning to come down very hard.
It's a classical clinical study.
There's nothing there.
Hey, take your hand off me. I said I'm going into Morrissey.
You can't go in there. The building is condemned. You see what the sign said?
I said take your hand off me.
Yeah, but... look here, mister. I can see you're... I don't want to have to use force, but I warn you. Don't you swing at me again.
Let me alone.
Now, come on.
I'm going inside there.
No, you're not going anywhere, mister.
Let me alone, I said.
Come on.
I can't push me. I'm up.
Yes, you're up.
Zelda, hey, what time is it?
It's almost noon.
Noon? I didn't wake me. I have to be at the office.
Bill, don't get out of bed.
What are you talking about?
Dr. Davis said he wants to see you as soon as you're awake.
What for?
Bill, you don't know what for. What happened last night?
Last night?
A policeman brought you home.
What are you saying?
There it was, midnight. I answered the doorbell, and you were practically draped over the policeman's shoulder like a sack of wheat.
You're kidding.
Bill, the cop said he didn't want to book you.
Book me?
For assault. You were obviously disturbed. He felt that treating you like a criminal wasn't the answer. He was a very decent cop.
Zelda, what is all this about?
I must say, in addition to everything else, the publicity could have been the last straw. That's all we would have needed.
Zelda.
Bill, shut up. What were you doing in that deserted, godforsaken neighborhood?
Godforsaken? Don't say that.
Why were you wandering around there?
Why? I don't know why.
Bill, I'm trying to hold on.
What was I doing there? I was looking for something.
What?
If I tell you, you'll think I'm crazy.
I think you're crazy now.
I was looking for you and for me.
All right. I was a fool to ask.
You really don't want to know.
I want an intelligent, responsive answer.
I guess you would. Intelligent, responsive answer. You used those words the very first night we met.
Oh, Bill, please.
We met in Morrissey's. I fell in love with you at first sight.
Western United Industries is making the offer today. How can you talk about...
How can I talk about love?
Our lives depend on it.
Yes, our lives do depend on
Bill,
love.
save us. Let them buy us.
You mean sell out?
You can call it whatever you like. It's our only chance to get out of debt, to save something from the wreck.
What wreck?
Now, Norman's had some preliminary discussions with their attorney. It's a fair offer.
I remember. I walked into Morrissey's that night, and I saw... You didn't have to kill us.
Now, look, Bill. You try to relax. I'll have Dr. Davis come over here right away.
There's no point to it. You want him to convince me to accept some basic facts of life? Well, I accept them. I'll go down there and sign my death warrant.
Why do you have to call it your death warrant?
Because that's what it is.
It is nothing of the sort. You'll still run the company. Hundreds of small businesses have been taken over by big corporations.
I don't want to talk about it.
They still want you to manage it.
I said I'm willing to do it. Why do we have to talk about it? Now, let me shave and get dressed and get down to the office.
Wear the new dark suit.
Oh, absolutely. Dark has always been the proper shade for executions. Taxi! I'll go to South Broadway in Torrance.
And we're off. Well, don't look too good, does it? Think there's gonna be a war?
Well, there has to be a war.
Huh? What do you mean, has to be?
Yeah, figure it out. Nobody was willing to stop him when it was easy. Who's going to do it now that it's hard? You just keep grabbing and grabbing until nobody will have any choice.
Well, just who are you talking about?
Who do you think I'm talking about? Who else is there to talk about? Hitler.
Hitler? Oh. Yeah, well,
I guess that sounded crazy to you.
No, not really.
Sometimes I kind of, I go back.
Oh, well, that's perfectly all right. I go back all the time myself.
Do you?
Oh, I don't know if the old days were better or if it's just that we were younger. I tell you one thing, the music was better. Ah, what great bands they had in them days, huh? Marie, the dawn is breaking. Marie, you'll soon be waking, Duddy.
Driver.
Huh? Yeah?
I changed my mind. Take me to 280 LaSalle. I even remember the number. It's the corner of Tremont.
Oh, yeah. You just made yourself a deal. Hey. You sure you want to go there?
I'm positive.
But that neighborhood, there just ain't nothing. Okay. You're the doctor. Tremont, just off LaSalle.
210. Keep a change.
Hey, you mean you want to get out here?
That's why I came.
Mister, listen, for blocks around it's deserted. It's all coming down. I mean, you can even hear the wrecking crews. There's some of these buildings, they got junkies, all kinds of weird characters. It ain't safe.
You know, you're a character. I'm just going into Morrissey's. Check Morrissey's.
Morrissey's?
Yeah, but all the cab drivers seem to be characters. Is it part of the union rules? Can't you hear the music?
Music?
You were just singing it. Hear it?
Well, I tried. But like they say, to each their own.
Hello, Jack.
Will you look at who's here? Billy Boy himself.
Well, can we say that Morrissey's lives? Let me give you some actual data. Jack Morrissey opened a neighborhood bar in 1933. In 1941, he closed it when he enlisted in the Army. Jack Morrissey was killed in North Africa at the Kasserine Pass in 1942. The place was never reopened, but here we find ourselves as part of the busy, happy crowd at Jack Morrissey's. How do you account for it? Well, you know we account for everything, eventually. And part of the accounting will occur when I return in just a few moments with Act Two. I would give 1,000 tomorrows, a poet said, for just one of my yesterdays. Well, today is yesterday for Bill Harlow. He has just walked through a door, and almost 35 years have suddenly fallen away. The far away and the long ago has just become the here and the now. Here he is in Morrissey's, where the college crowd hung out. And here are the girls, just as he remembers them, with their hair parted in the middle, high in the front, and curled up at the shoulders. Here are the guys, in sweaters and pleated pants and loafers. And the music. Oh, that music.
Well, how are you doing, Billy?
I may just enlist.
Oh, now that's a drastic step.
Well, might as well get in there first.
Never be first in anything, Billy. Let some other guy do the spade work. You see what I mean?
Who's around tonight, Jack?
Well, there's your old buddy Norman. Nice dish sitting there with him.
Yeah, very, very nice.
I think she's giving you the eye.
No, she belongs to Norman.
No woman belongs to nobody.
What do you want me to do, steal her from my best friend?
He'd steal it from you, wouldn't he?
Hi, folks.
Uh-oh. What are you doing here?
I just fell in love, Norman, with that girl you're sitting with.
Now, what kind of an answer is that?
Well, I think you could call it an intelligent, responsive answer.
Oh, you could, huh?
Absolutely intelligent because he shows good taste.
Mm-hmm.
And responsive because it answers the question. What's your name?
Bill Harlow.
Billy, get lost.
My name is Zelda Newsom. Come on, sit down.
Thank you.
Where were you all this time?
Hey, Normie, we mustn't let the music die. Put a nickel in the jukebox.
Wait a minute. I thought this was my day.
Anything by Glenn Miller?
They have everything by Glenn Miller. Normie, do the honors.
Yeah, behave yourself with my date, will you?
Well, you didn't answer my question.
Where was I? Oh, I was out there looking for you.
Well, now you found me.
I would like to give you an engagement ring.
Oh, are we engaged?
Sure. Except I don't have one. I could give you my fraternity pin.
But?
I don't belong to a fraternity.
Oh. Well, I'm not sure I could be interested in a pauper.
Oh, I'm not completely without wealth.
Oh, are you a millionaire in disguise?
You see this?
And what is that supposed to be?
It's not supposed to be anything. It is.
Yes.
Now, the average person would look at this and say it's just a little black pebble.
But it isn't.
This is a small stone. See how highly polished it is?
Uh-huh.
From the tomb of King Tut.
I am impressed.
You should be. It's my most precious possession.
I'll keep it always.
Shall we dance?
Well, if it ain't my old buddy, Officer Tom Bergen. How come you ain't made chief, huh?
Hey, what are you doing in this godforsaken neighborhood?
I'm trying to get out of it.
How'd you get into it?
I had a fare.
You mean somebody wanted to come down here?
Would you believe it? I had a guy wanted to go to LaSalle Corner Tremont.
Next week, that joint ain't gonna exist. The Rackets Ball is gonna lay it over.
No, wait, but this was a genuine 18-carat nut. Take me to Morrissey's, he says.
Wait a sec. A tall guy, kind of distinguished looking, a little bit gray.
Yeah, that's right. The guy looked legit. He points to this building that's falling apart. That's Morrissey's, he says, just like it was a live swinging joint, and in he walks.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, thanks, Jerry. Thanks for telling me.
I'll have a couple of beers, Jack, for me and my girl.
Your girl, huh? She come in here with Norman, and I say Norman's gone home.
Well, I would have done the same for him.
What is this gift you got with the girls, Billy?
Well, what can I tell you? You have to be born with it. Or you do without.
Billy, she's just another dame.
You're telling me.
I think that Norman was gone on her.
She made the choice.
I hope he forgives you.
Normie and I, we're like brothers. Blood brothers.
Yeah.
Anyhow, he wasn't sore when he left.
Oh, I seen that big smile of his. But you never know how a guy's taking it inside.
Oh, come on, Jack.
A guy himself may not even know how he's taking it. Like, it may be boiling away deep down where he don't know it. And then maybe 10, 20, even 30 years from now, he could suddenly make you pay the price.
I could stand here and be enriched by your wisdom forever, Jack, but the most beautiful girl in the world is sitting there at the table waiting for me.
Well, what was that earnest conversation you were having with mine host, Jack Morrissey?
Oh, just man-to-man conversation.
Tell me about it.
Do you mean I have to tell you absolutely everything?
Absolutely.
Well, Zelda, what is it? What's happening to us?
Hey, Mr. Harlow.
Zelda? She's gone.
Hey, Mr. Harlow.
Morrissey's gone. It's all gone. Where did he go?
Look, Mr. Harlow, you can't stay here.
It was all here. Jack Morrissey's. Don't you understand?
You don't want to get yourself into trouble, Mr. Harlow.
It was here. July 30th, 1939. The night I met Zelda She was Norman's date.
Yeah, sure, but...
Don't you patronize me?
No, I won't. I'll tell you straight out. You imagined it.
I didn't. It was real.
Okay, so it was real to you. So's a dream. But you wake up and the dream is gone, right? And now this is gone, too.
Yes, it's gone.
Well, we better be getting out of here. This place is dangerous.
Morrissey's dangerous?
Yeah, the buildings are being knocked down on all sides, and the vibrations could... come on.
Yes, officer. I'll come along quietly. The policeman is your best friend. That's what my mother used to tell me. Do mothers tell that to their kids today?
I wouldn't know, sir.
No, I wouldn't know either. We never had kids, Zelda and I. Maybe if we'd had them, it might have been different.
Yeah, well, come on. I think we better go now.
Yeah. Wait.
Well, what's the matter?
Look.
Where?
On the floor. That little stone. That little black stone.
So, okay, what about it?
Here. Hey, look at it. It's the stone I just gave to Zelda. This is it. This is the exact same stone.
Now, look, Mr. Harlow.
On July 30th, 1939, in this place, I gave a girl named Zelda Newsom a little black stone. And here it is. How do you account for it?
I don't know. I can't account for anything. All I know is that this joint's been deserted for years, and the law says no trespassing. So do we go?
All right. Let's go.
Bill.
Hello, Zelda. Norman.
Bill?
Is that all you can say? Hello? What are you doing here at home?
Well, it's obvious. I've been listening to one of my favorite records.
Turn that thing off.
It used to be your favorite record, too.
Please, Bill, do you mind? We have some serious matters to discuss.
Oh, we certainly do. We certainly do, Zelda. That night we met, I gave you a stone, remember?
Norman and I waited for you at the office. The man from United Western Industries was there.
You don't remember that little black stone, Zelda?
Bill, excuse me. I have to say this. You did not create a favorable impression.
You said you'd always keep the stone.
Fortunately, I think we saved the situation.
Don't be so modest, Norman. You saved the situation.
Why didn't you keep the stone, Zelda?
I don't know what stone you're talking about.
Listen to us, and less than an hour ago, we spoke to each other with such love. We were so thrilled. We were so excited by each other's presence.
Less than an hour ago. You are crazy.
We did. We met for the first time. You don't want to remember.
Bill, will you please concentrate? I am trying to tell you, Norman worked out the deal.
Did you, Norman?
Yes. You see, Zelda and I decided...
Zelda and you,
Yes, we have worked very closely on it for a long time, Norman and I.
Norman and you,
Yes,
huh?
Norman and I.
Yeah.
It had to be Norman and me. Who else would have kept the business alive?
You've been very close with Norman, haven't you, huh?
Just what does that mean?
Well, maybe you think you made the wrong choice back there in Morrissey.
Maybe she did. I'd better go now.
No, stay.
Would you have been happier with Norman? Sober, steady, reliable Norman?
Disregard all of this, Norman. We have to discuss what happened today while you weren't there, Bill.
Now, Bill, look, you'll still be president of the company.
That's nice.
But...
the but.
I become chief executive officer in charge of operations.
I see. Well, you know what it proves. Check Morrissey was right.
Now, what are you saying?
Poor Norman. You kept it bottled up all these years, but you never forgave me, and today you buried the knife.
Bill, I didn't want the job.
Oh, I bet you kicked and screamed.
Won't you try to understand? It's the only deal United Western will accept.
But I don't accept it.
Do you want to know the truth, Bill? The awful, terrible truth? They don't have to give us any kind of deal at all. They can wait a year until you go bankrupt and then just move in and pick up the pieces.
You really don't remember the stone, Zelda?
Can't we have a sensible conversation?
You're getting off lucky, Bill.
Am I? Why?
The truth is, you don't know how to run a company in today's market.
That's true. I believe in quality.
Yes, you justify yourself with that word, quality. But quality is a thing of the past. It costs money. People refuse to pay for it.
As long as I run this company...
When did you ever run this company? I carried you.
Shut up.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm going back to the office, and you should go back, too. We have to meet with the United Western people.
Well, you sure spoke your piece, didn't you?
Huh? Oh, Bill. You were a big, friendly boy with the gift of gab. But after a while, it all wore a bit thin. Goodbye.
You better go back to the office.
Yes, but let's go back. But not to the office. Let's go back to Jack Morrissey's.
Jack Morrissey is dead and gone. And you and I can't do the Lindy anymore.
We were happy. We were so happy.
Because we were children. You never wanted to grow up, accept responsibility.
Wouldn't you like to go back to when we were really in love?
You're still a kid, and you still ask a child's questions.
But I've gone back. Once again, I felt that thrill. The thrill I knew the night we met.
You even sound like a song of 30 years ago.
I saw how you looked. You didn't have a line on your face, a doubt in your heart, a worry in your head.
Please, Bill, go to the office. Salvage something.
I have to go back. I can't live here anymore.
What do you mean by here?
The present.
The present is all we have. The future never comes, and the past is dead.
This time, I won't let anybody break into it. I'll know how to hold on to it. Come back with me, Zelda. Come back.
It was Albert Einstein who said, the past, the present, and the future are all mixed up. You can go forward in time, and you can go backward in time. Exactly how is not crystal clear, but the theoretical possibilities are accepted by science. Backed by such assurances, we can certainly give Bill Harlow a little bit of credence, can't we? I'll be back shortly with Act 3. The promise of youth. Who has seen it fulfilled? Not most of us, that's for sure. And so, maturity becomes a matter of more or less graceful reconciliation between the dreams of the boy and the realities of the man. We say more or less gracefully to describe the reconciliation, because while there are people who accept failure with very little grace, at least they do accept it. Then we have Bill Harlow, who refuses to accept it at all.
Come back there with me, Zelda. Zelda, you and I, we're still there. We're still sitting in Jack Morrissey's. We never left.
Bill, how can we be sitting in Jack Morrissey's if we're sitting here?
I don't know, but I was there an hour ago. I think of how beautiful you looked. It breaks my heart.
Bill, it won't work. We're what we are now, what the last 35 years have made us.
No.
You simply cannot accept life.
That's not life. That's death.
Death is also a part of life.
Please, come back.
To Jack Morrissey's.
Yes.
Where you can still get a big glass of beer for a dime, and you can dance all night, and there's no gray in your hair, and only love in your heart, and all the world is friendship and music. Was that the only time in your life that you were really happy?
Is it a crime to want to hold on to happiness?
No. It isn't a crime. It's a delusion, but it isn't a crime.
We can go back.
I don't want to hear any more about it.
But I can prove it. I've got the proof.
You go back to your office and you grow up.
Zelda, I said I could prove it.
You go to the office, or I'll walk out on you right now.
Zelda.
I mean it.
Oh. Come on in, Norman. What's on your mind?
Bill, well, excuse me, the reorganization and... Well, it was decided that this would become my office.
Oh, then I'd better get out of here right away, huh?
Oh, there's really no hurry. I mean, no. Take a few days.
Sure.
Bill, look, I'm sorry we had those words back at your apartment.
We never really were friends, were we, Norman?
I don't know what you're talking about.
And now you're getting back at me for everything.
Now, Bill, I know we can work together and justify the faith that the new management has in us.
Oh, that's a terrific speech, Norman. Terrific. Precise, pungent, and pithy. Well, which one of us answers it? This is now your office, but it's probably for me.
Oh, come on.
Yes?
Mr. Harlow?
Yeah?
You're expected to meet with the United Western people in the conference room in 20 minutes along with Mr. Hollis. And, oh, your wife is here.
Thank you, Miss Bain. Send the dear girl in. So, you and I are going to meet with the new management, and they'll ask questions. And they'll see how bright you are and how stupid I am.
Bill, that is ridiculous.
Is that how you set it up?
Set what up?
It's nothing.
That's right, nothing. It's just old Bill being paranoid again.
I've got to get some figures together. I'll see you in the conference room.
Bill, I know it's hard. It's hard for you to work with Norman as, well, on an adult level, to accept him as an equal. Brilliant Bill plodding Norman. But you need each other.
You mean you really don't remember the stone, Zelda?
The stone. King Tut's royal stone.
Then why did you pretend?
Maybe I wanted to forget.
Why?
Because so much has happened to us.
Zelda.
But don't try to rake it up, Bill.
Let's have it out.
All right. All right. Let's talk. About Marie.
I was never in love with Marie.
That didn't make it any easier for me.
I thought we agreed to forget about Marie.
I never said I would forget Marie. I only agreed not to let her break up our marriage.
Zelda, she was the only one in all these years.
Oh, the only one? Well, I think that calls for some sort of medal.
How long did it last? A couple of months?
And what's a couple of months in a lifetime,
You promised you'd never forget that stone.
Oh, yes, the stone. That was the day I learned I had an associate.
Zelda.
Another partner in my marriage. You know what I did with that funny little black stone? Which you said came from King Tut's tomb.
Well, it really didn't.
Oh, I always knew that. I went for a walk on the Starrett Street Bridge. And I stopped at the rail over at the middle of the river. And I had a wild idea to throw myself off the bridge. But I threw the stone instead. And by now, it's sunk deep into the riverbed, under 100 feet of water. So you see, it's gone.
Zelda, if we could get that stone back.
Oh, sure.
That stone. The stone I gave you the night we met. The night it began for us.
That stone is gone. It's gone forever. It's gone beyond recall.
No.
Bill, you have to grow up. You have to accept it. Because the stone is like the past. Dead. Buried. You cannot bring it back.
I have brought it back.
Oh, Bill, please.
Look. Look here. Look at what I have in my hand. Take it.
What is it?
You know what it is.
That can't be the stone.
You remember. You took it to a jeweler. You had our initials engraved on it. B.Z.
You found another stone just like it.
Hold it. Look at it. Feel it. It's the stone. Our stone.
I threw it off the Starrett Street Bridge. Nobody could ever find it.
But I went back and found it before you threw it away. I went back to the night of July 30th, 1939.
You couldn't.
We were 19 years old.
I don't believe it.
We're still 19 years old. Come with me. I'll prove it. We're in Jack Morrissey's at the corner of LaSalle and Tremont, and we're 19.
It's impossible.
Listen. Don't you hear the jukebox? It's playing the slow tune. Let's go, Pash. Let's be 19 again.
But
it's another chance. It's another chance to live another life. And this time I'll know better. This time I won't waste it. This time I'll grow up. Don't you want to be 19 again?
I'm afraid.
There's nothing to be afraid of. What were we afraid of when we were 19? We didn't know what the word meant.
It's gone. The neighborhood, it's all gone.
Hurry. We're not supposed to go into the building.
Why?
Because, it doesn't matter. Here, this is it.
This was Jack Morrissey.
It still is inside. Now, let's duck in quickly, before we're seen.
No, I'm afraid to go in there.
Why? Hurry before somebody comes along.
It's a crazy-looking building. It looks as if it'll fall apart any minute.
Come on in.
But can't you see there's nobody inside?
There isn't? Listen. Do you hear it? What are we waiting for? It's July 30th, 1939, and we're about to meet for the first time. You see that table near the wall? That's where you were sitting with Norman. Go there. I'll join you in a minute.
Well, it's Billy the bridegroom. And how's married life?
I recommend it highly. Try it, Jack.
Oh, I've done without it for 40 years. You look handsome in that uniform, Billy.
Why don't you enlist, Jack?
If we get into the war, I will. No. This round's on me, soldier boy.
Well, it's about time. See, darling? It's just as it was the night we met.
Something's wrong.
What are you talking about?
If this is the night we met, where's Norman?
Norman?
It was Norman who brought me here. I was his date, remember?
Well...
And you're in uniform. This can't be July 30th, 1939. You didn't enlist till August of 1940.
Well, what's the difference?
Look at the calendar over the bar. What does it say? Tell me.
December 6th, 1941.
Tomorrow is Pearl Harbor.
Well, what's the difference if we pick up our lives on December the 6th, 1941 or July 30th, 1939?
We were here that night. I remember.
So do I.
I remember everybody who was in this place.
Well, what's to remember? You can see them.
There's Jack Morrissey behind the bar. Norman isn't here. He wasn't then either.
Zelda?
No, listen. There's Tommy Burke and Fred Novak and Bert Ullman and Jacqueline Myers and Kitty and Edith.
Of course.
And all of them are dead today.
They can't be dead today. Here they are.
I don't mean December 6th, 1941. I mean now. The boys, every one of them was killed in the war. The girls. Jackie died in childbirth. Kitty was killed in an accident. Edith had an operation and she never recovered.
What does this have to do with...
Don't you see? It won't be different. It'll be all the same. We'll do it the same way again.
No, Zelda, no. We'll make it different.
How?
This time we'll know better.
Why? How will we know better? We'll have forgotten. I'm starting to forget already.
Zelda, don't be afraid.
I can't help it. Look at this place. It's the place of the dead.
Don't say
that.
The
dead. Everything is dead here. All these people are dead now. The music is dead. The building is dead. And if we stay here, we'll be dead too.
No. This is where we can start a new life.
Let's get out of here.
How can you say dead? Can't you see everybody? Can't you hear the music?
No. I don't hear anything. I don't see anything. I'm in an old, battered, broken-down building. The ceiling is going to cave in any minute. The walls are ready to collapse.
Why do I hear it? Why do I see it? Why is it so real to me?
Because you need it.
All right. You need it, too.
No, I'm not afraid to live, to grow.
Where are you going?
Home. Please, come with me.
Home? I'm home now.
They're tearing down the building. Do you want to stay and die?
I'm going to stay and live.
Goodbye, Bill.
Zelda.
Hey, you! Bring that door! Hold it! There's someone in the doorway of that building!
Wait, my husband's inside. He's in there.
Be clear, lady!
No, somebody go in and get him!
No, nobody can go in there now, lady. Look!
Oh, my God, no!
They never found his body. But then again, they never found the bodies of anyone else inside the place either. All the people who were in Jack Morrissey's the night of December 6th, 1941. Maybe Morrissey's is a state of mind. After all, doesn't everyone have a private...
Escape. Escape tonight to ancient Egypt.
The Columbia Broadcasting System and its affiliated stations presents Escape, a new series of programs of which this, the sixth, is The Ring of Thoth by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, produced and directed by William N. Robeson. Wherever the English language is spoken, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle is known for two things: his immortal character Sherlock Holmes and his unshakable belief in life beyond the grave. So great is the stature of Sherlock Holmes that Conan Doyle's earlier stories are all but forgotten. Stories like The Ring of Thoth, which so clearly anticipates the author's later fascination with spiritualism. We invite you now to escape to ancient Egypt and The Ring of Thoth, an adventure told in the words of John Vansittart Smith, British Egyptologist.
I arrived in Paris on the 3:14 express from Dieppe and went immediately to my hotel in the Rue de Lafitte. My actions so far had worked out according to my planned schedule. I slept for exactly 2 hours, got up and dressed, donned a greatcoat, walked down the Avenue de l'Opéra, and entered a side door of the Louvre. Once inside, and amid surroundings entirely familiar to me, I made my way immediately to the Chamber of Egyptian Relics, or more specifically, to the cabinet in that chamber which contained the El Kab collection of papyri. Drawing out the particular roll I wished, I placed it on a nearby table, sat down, began to study it, when I noticed one of the museum attendants who was polishing some brasswork across the room. His face struck me as being curiously Egyptian. On sudden impulse, I decided to cross the room and speak to him. Approaching closer, I was impressed at once by the appearance of his skin. Drawn tautly across temple and cheek, it seemed as glazed and as shiny as varnished parchment, and out of narrowed slits there glowed two green and vitreous eyes, misty with a dry shininess, eyes of a kind never seen in a human head before. I beg your pardon. I need one of the papyri from the Memphis collection. Could you tell me where it is?
You'll find it in the last cabinet at the end of the room, monsieur.
Thank you. You're Egyptian, aren't you?
No, monsieur. I am a Frenchman.
But, I thought perhaps
If
that...
monsieur will excuse me now, I have other work to do.
I went back to the table and took up the papyrus I had been studying before. But my former calmness in translating the intricate hieroglyphics was gone, and out of the depths of my mind welled a feeling of terrible familiarity. I concentrated more deeply on my studies, pushing aside those thoughts conducive to mental turmoil, and at last, worn out by the inward struggle, I fell asleep. I awoke with a start, not remembering where I was. It was quite dark for a moment. Then gradually my eyes focused on the glints of moonlight reflected from the glass tops of specimen tables, from the shiny varnish of the mummy cases. And I realized with a feeling of sudden dread that I was alone in the Egyptian room of the Museum of the Louvre, locked in for the night. And I saw at that moment, approaching through the moonlit halls, a dim yellow flame. Nearer and nearer it came until I could perceive above it, as though floating in the air, the eerie, glistening face of the man I'd spoken to earlier. I shrank into the dark shadow of my corner, and he passed without seeing me, stopping before the mummy cases a few yards away. Scarcely daring to breathe, I watched him place the light on a table and begin feverishly to examine the tags on the specimens. In a moment, he gave a cry of delight and, drawing one of the mummies from its resting place, laid it on the table in the full glow of the lantern and set to work. He was unwinding the wrappings from the head of the corpse. A few turns revealed a tumbled cascade of black curls. A few more, the snow-white brow, then the delicate nostrils, and at last, the full, warm, passionate lips, the face of the most beautiful woman the world has ever seen.
Ah, ma pauvre petite. So long it has been, so very long. You must forgive me, beloved.
I could hardly believe my eyes. The man was obviously in love with this mummy. After a while, he left the body, turning his attention to one of the glass cases filled with an assortment of rings. From a pocket of his garment, he'd taken a small glass bottle containing some kind of liquid, and he used this now to test the rings, rejecting them one after another. Then, at last...
This is it. It's the one. At last I found it. The ring of Thoth.
In his excitement, he dropped the bottle, and I gasped in surprise at the sudden sound.
Who's there?
I beg your pardon.
So it is you. No, do not move.
I didn't mean to spy on you. I fell asleep.
Who are you, monsieur?
I am John Vansittart Smith, a student of Egyptology.
No matter. You will observe this knife.
Yes?
Had I discovered you 5 minutes ago, monsieur, I should have slain you without a word.
What?
As it is now, I have found the ring. But I warn you not to interfere with me in any way.
I really haven't the slightest intention of it. After all, I'm only here by accident.
Perhaps.
I say, you shouldn't have unwrapped that mummy, you know. It's starting to deteriorate already.
Oh, my beloved.
Yes, before our eyes, the lovely face was crumbling, the hair falling away, the skin shriveling and cracking, the lips fading. The man hovered over the decaying body a moment, murmuring sorrowfully. And then he turned again.
No matter. That will not make the least difference in a little while. Of what importance is the dead shell, so long as her spirit waits for me at the other side of the veil?
What are you talking about? What is it you're proposing to do?
Tonight, monsieur, I have ended a quest and broken at last the ancient curse. Nothing now can prevent my joining her.
Are you actually claiming that you knew her?
She was Atma, daughter of the governor of Abaris, and both she and I lived in the reign of Tutmosis 3,500 years ago.
You're obviously mad.
Perhaps, but not in the way you think. There may be design in this, your coming here. It may be decreed that I should leave some account behind as a warning to other mortals as rash as myself. Very well, then. So be it. I am, as you surmised, an Egyptian. My name was Sasra, and my father had been the chief priest of Osiris in the great temple of Abaris, which stood in those days upon the Bubastic branch of the Nile. I was brought up in the temple and was trained in all those mystic arts and sciences known to the priesthood. Of all the mysteries that I studied, none intrigued me more than the question of life and death. And even to this question, in time, I found an answer.
But for a man to live beyond his allotted span of years, Master Sastra, the gods have not so ordained it.
Then perhaps they will have to revise their ordinances.
now that I've discovered their secret.
'Tis not well to jest. I tremble, for though I've labored in your service for a year, I knew not the goal of your endeavors. May Osiris forgive me.
Ah, what a pity you look upon it this way. For I'd thought that in return for your assistance, I should grant you, too, the gift of centuries of indestructible life.
I would not have it, Master Sasra, and I beg that you, too, forgo it.
Forgo it? I introduced the fluid into my veins 1 month ago.
Oh, no. Then you are lost indeed.
Lost? Do you call this being lost? Let's see now. My heart should be about here.
Oh, that knife. No, don't. Master, you've killed yourself.
Not at all. See? It bleeds a little. But in a while, the wound will close up. And that's all.
It's immortality.
No. I shall not live forever. But for 5,000, perhaps 6,000 years, I shall be immune from all dangers of violence, poison, disease, starvation.
You cannot die?
Now, with this fluid in my veins, nothing in this world can end my life.
Dothra, are you there?
Someone calls.
It's Parmes, the priest of Thoth. In here, my friend. Enter.
Oh, greetings, Sosra, master of sciences, and his worthy assistant.
If you will excuse me, masters, I go to make my peace with Osiris.
What's wrong with your helper, Sosra?
The thought of a well-nigh eternal life has frightened him into gibbering superstition.
Then you still believe in the discovery?
Believe in it? Parmes, my friend. Look.
By the heavens, what a scar.
It pierces the heart. It was done only a moment ago with this knife. See? I can put it back in the wound. So.
You suffered no ill effects?
None whatever.
And if I turned the knife in the wound, that would do you no harm?
You may try it. I feel nothing. I walked last week in the snake pits by the river, was struck innumerable times. It caused no harm.
By the great Anubis.
Will you have it then? Out of all Egypt, I have chosen only you, my friend, to share the gift. But the choice is yours.
I'd be a fool to refuse, Sosra. I'll have it. And now, what must I do?
First, we must open a vein in your wrist, like this. Then, we drip the elixir slowly into your bloodstream. Steady now.
I don't feel anything.
There is no sensation. It is done.
So simple? There is nothing more?
That's all. And now done, it can never be changed.
It seems incredible, supernatural.
It's no more than a chemical discovery, but with it, while all this about us passes away, you and I, Parmes, will live on for 50 centuries. Think of it, my friend. 5,000 years of life.
5,000 years. Only the two of us.
Listen, that noise. Some procession must be passing in the street.
I have an idea what it may be. Come on over to the window.
Clear the road, stand back, and make way for the loveliest pearl of Thebes.
She's being carried on the shoulders of slaves, Parmes. She must be some woman of rank.
Her name is Atma. She's the daughter of the new governor.
Her curtains are drawn back. Perhaps we'll have a look at her. Oh, Parmes.
Is she not beautiful?
She is the most desirable, the only utterly desirable woman I've ever seen in my life.
Yes, I saw her yesterday at the temple.
Then you're most fortunate, my friend. You've had 24 more hours to dream about her than I have had. I must know her, Parmes. I must make her love me. I'll send gifts. I'll call on her tomorrow. Oh, it has to be then. I couldn't wait any longer than tomorrow.
A visitor calls upon the beloved of the universe. He is Sasra, priest of the temple of Osiris.
Well, bid him approach.
Enter, Sasra.
Oh, most beautiful of all Egypt, I cast myself at your feet.
That's a noble ambition. But wouldn't it be much better to sit here beside me and watch the fish in the fountain?
Much better.
You will all withdraw. Except you, my girl. Play something for us. At a distance. Well, Sasra, for so I understand you're called, am I to deem this an official visit by a master of the temple?
Oh, Atma, my beloved. That is, no. It is not official.
Oh? Perhaps then you wish to see my father on personal business of your own.
Oh, no. No. I shall pay my respects to him at some other time.
Then could it be I you've come to see?
Yes. Yes.
And since you've said the visit's not official, your reason must be a personal one.
Oh, it is.
Well, what is it?
Atma, I have known women who are famed for their beauty throughout the valley of the Nile. But not one, not all of them, are so lovely as you.
How thoughtful of you to come here and tell me.
Atma, I've no wish to intrude my desires, my hopes, beyond such extent as you may wish to hear. But, I'm finding this very difficult.
Sasra, I've been told that you're a master of science, that you've unlocked the secrets of the universe, learned all the mysteries of nature itself.
Your informants have been most generous.
Yes, I'm inclined to think so.
What?
Because you've discovered nothing at all about such a simple thing as a woman's heart.
What do you mean?
I come from Thebes. And the women of Thebes are warm-blooded, passionate, and we know what we want.
Atma.
I saw you first 3 days ago. Why do you think I told my bearers to carry me down that street beneath your window?
And so, miracle of all miracles, Atma loved me. Worshipping the very ground her feet had trod upon, I lived through those glorious weeks, and with it all, our love grew apace. But one thing bore heavily upon my mind, and I came to speak of it more often to my beloved as we sat and talked by the fountain in her garden.
Look, Sasra. See how the stars shine from the water?
Yes, Atma. More lovely even than their glow in the heavens.
Are they very old, the stars?
Very old, beloved. As old as time.
And they'll go on gleaming there, long years after you and I are gone and forgotten.
Atma, my dearest, we've talked of this before, and I know it distresses you to think of it.
No, Sasra. Tonight everything is beautiful. We shall not talk of death.
Not of death, but of life. They're only counterparts of one another.
Oh, if we could only live together. Grow old together and die in the same instant.
But how much better to live and love 5,000 years? Will you not do it? Does so long a time seem too great for the love you feel for me?
Beloved, no. The time would pass in an instant, and the loss then be no easier borne than now.
Then why draw back? Will you not take the elixir now, tonight?
I'm afraid, Sasra. We'll anger the gods.
We will outlive the gods.
They will have their revenge.
Whatever occurred, we'd be together.
Yes, I've thought of that. Were it not so, I'd not even consider doing it.
Then you'll do it. Atma, you'll do it.
I need more time, only a little more to assure myself.
How much?
Tonight, Sasra. Give me tonight.
Every hour you live without the elixir is another hazard. All right, then. Tonight. And may Isis herself guard over you until the fluid courses in your veins. And so, on that accursed night, I went to my chambers and slept. And while I slept, the moon of Isis shone over the delta of the Nile. Shone but to light as foul a scene as was ever done on earth. Some hours had passed away.
Master Sasra, awaken! Master, awaken at once.
You know, who is it?
Oh, what a terrible thing has transpired this night.
You're one of Atma's slaves. Why do you come here?
Oh, Master, Master.
What has happened? What's the matter? Speak.
It is she, the light of the world.
Tell me what has happened to her.
Master. Brigands came in the night. She is dead.
You lie. You lie.
Oh, Sasra, the slave speaks the truth.
Parmes, my friend, what foul joke's behind these words of his?
It's not a joke. Atma is dead. You, slave, depart from us.
Yes, masters. By your gracious leave, I depart.
Such a thing cannot be. Oh, of course. The two of you planned it together, sought to frighten me out of my wits. It's very amusing, really. But I was terrified for a moment.
Atma no longer lives. She was stabbed to death only a short while ago.
No. Oh, no. She can't be dead.
She is dead, Sosra, and for all eternity.
I must go to her. Surely something can be done.
I killed her.
What is it? What has happened?
I killed her. Oh. I struck her through the heart with this very knife.
You, Parmes. Why?
Because she loved you.
Why?
And because I loved her.
You, my friend.
She would not look at me.
And for that you would lose her to both of us forever?
To both of us, Sosra? I think not.
By the living Osiris, give me that knife.
That's it. Strike. Again. Here's the heart. Here, strike. Again and again, Sosra.
Wait. What foolishness. I cannot kill you.
You're wrong, Sosra. You have killed me. Those were grievous blows.
But the fluid, that cursed elixir of life, it runs in your veins as well as mine.
True. But in mine is also the antidote.
You lie. There is no antidote.
Yes, day and night. These many weeks I've worked, and I found it.
You couldn't have. Is there more of it?
Yes, a very little. But you'll never find it.
Where is it? Tell me where it is.
In the ring, Sasra. In the ring of Thoth. And you'll never find it.
I will. I must.
Go on. Live your 50 centuries. And every hour of them, think. It was your hand that struck me down. With the same knife that took her from you. Think while I go to join her.
Oh, no. You're not dead. You're not! No! 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 For months, I searched the papers, test tubes, and the chemical flasks in the chambers of the dead priest of Thoth. Searched and found nothing. I sifted the sands where he'd walked, questioned his slaves and servants, and learned nothing. Every moment of my life, my terrible and unwanted life, was devoted to an unceasing hunt for the ring of Thoth, and all to no avail. And in time, a horde of barbarians overran the city of Abaris. And the sands of the desert buried forever the last of my hopes. And so began the deadly march of the centuries. How can you know how terrible a thing time is? You, who've experienced only the narrow course between the cradle and the grave. I've floated down the whole stream of history. I have traveled in all lands, and I have dwelt with all nations. Every tongue is the same to me. I need not tell you how slowly the centuries drifted by. Centuries without end, years without number. And so I came to be one day, a few weeks past, in San Francisco, where I came across a certain item in a newspaper.
Among recent discoveries in Lower Egypt is an unopened mummy case containing, according to the inscription on the outside, the body of the daughter of the governor of Abaris in the days of Tutmosis. In the same burial crypt, dropped into a crevice between the stones, was found a large platinum ring of singular design. Both specimens have been sent for examination to the Louvre in Paris.
So, I presume you came here to Paris, obtained this position of attendant in the Louvre with the idea of...
Only yesterday, Monsieur Smith. As you may imagine, I had little difficulty in convincing the director of my knowledge of Egyptian relics.
The ring, then. The one I saw you remove from the case is the ring of Thoth?
Without question.
You've discovered how the ring must be used?
The secret is obvious. See, the stone is hollow, and drops of liquid move within it.
Have you considered the possibility that this antidote may not perform the function which has been claimed for it?
It will, monsieur. And there'll be no need of a knife to strike me down. My death was due in a time long past, and only this damnable fluid that runs through my veins supports the weight of my years. I delay no longer. I go to join her where she waits for me in death.
No, don't. Oh.
Too late. I've broken the gem. I've taken the antidote.
I stood and watched him with a terrible fascination, but without pity and without compassion. He turned away from me and reeled toward the mummy he'd left on the table across the room. But even as he turned, the parchment skin of his face cracked and shredded. Discolored lips shriveled away from the yellow teeth. The vitreous eyes withered into nubs of formless plasm, and the full weight of his 3,500 years descended on him in an instant. I left that room of death and walked over the marble floors toward the exit, my footsteps echoing through the empty halls, even as they had echoed for so long in the corridors of time. And I wondered as I walked if Sosra knew now what I knew, that the antidote in the ring of Thoth can bring death to the body, but not to the soul. And I wondered in what cloak of flesh his spirit now dwelt, just as I, Parmes, priest of Thoth, had for the last 40 years of my 3,500 dwelt in the body of John Vansittart Smith.
Doctor, he's so little and so red.
Well, now, he's only 2 days old.
But he doesn't look a bit like either his father or me.
Give him time, my dear. All babies look pretty much alike when they're first born.
Well, I don't know. His eyes, it's silly, of course, but he looks like an Egyptian.
Produced and directed by William N. Robeson, The Ring of Thoth by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle was adapted for radio by Les Crutchfield, with Jack Webb as Sosra, Thomas Freebairn Smith as Vansittart Smith, and Joan Banks as Atma. The special musical score was conceived and conducted by Cy Fewer. Escape is presented by the Columbia Broadcasting System and its affiliated stations each week at this time. Next week, we invite you to escape to a raft in the South Pacific with John Russell in his unforgettable story of human frailty, The Fourth Man. And so good night until next week at this time, when again it will be time to escape. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.